live now.
The confirmation should be
Holy
the Samsung
shit, we're
notification.
live.
Either my shit is loading slow. Hold on.
Yeah, so
Or
we're live
either-
now. And there's a
Hey, okay.
engage
hello,
with your
people.
audience.
Ah,
Members
I thought-
only
I thought-
live stream. Okay.
I thought you just said gay with the audience just then.
Well, I imagine we're gonna have like 2 viewers on this stream, well, live. So there's not really
Damn.
many
We
people.
need.
It's gonna be
probably
Cat Gamer and that's it.
need-
Cat Gamer and Mark Reed, and that's gonna be all.
That's
that's in
crazy.
We need
God
Mr.
damn it.
Puddles to bring back the views.
Well,
I need to find like if I wanted to get the views I used to get, I'd probably need to become a channel focused on something else. Like another
Yeah.
YouTuber. Like I don't know.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, that's
Yeah.
not. That's not like.
Sonic.
Well,
Sonic
I
the freak
mean,
on a leaf.
you know, I am a Sonic fan, but
He's like not a Sonic super fan, I'm guessing.
well, it is my favorite
mean-
game franchise. It's just
Well.
I don't know. It's just not. You know, it's not. You know, as
Like-
frequently get like the hype
You don't,
cycles
like-
are much more far apart and stuff, and it's already
Yeah,
pretty
like
established
there's not as much.
space.
There's not as much Sonic content going on, unless you're like looking to every single crevice to do with Sonic.
Like, you know, if you want to watch like someone, you know, if you want to watch someone speculate about stuff, well, there's already plenty of people doing that.
That is fair enough. Yeah,
Also,
that's definitely
established
true.
channels.
speaking of Sonic, we just got somebody in the YouTube chat who has a Sonic profile picture.
Oh, look, we're summoning Sonic fans then. That's brilliant.
So yeah, it's been a month since the last live streamed, and I don't know when
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream again. When has there been any updates in calling all villains? That's like the only
Nope.
way my
Nope.
channel's getting revived.
None that I know
Nope.
of.
Nothing.
All I know is that the Examination team themselves are like absolutely dying to actually share anything yet, but I'm guessing it's not ready to be shared yet. So it's like, it's just a mix of like everyone just wants to know about it, but like they can't yet.
So has
So,
there
yeah,
literally
nothing.
been no news since the
No,
trailer?
no news from, because I'd be like be one of the first people to know what news there is because I'm on the Examination server, so I can give out. I'll try and give out any breadcrumbs I can when given.
YouTube
Right.
likes torturing me and just gives me Mr. Puzzle's content any fucking chance they get. I swear to God, I hate my For You page.
Damn. Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
should we
anyway,
explain what the stream's about?
yeah. So about a week ago. Well, it is a week ago. Over a week ago, right? Today's Wednesday, isn't it? So
Yeah.
over a week ago, I released my first video in 6 months, and it's like, and I think the previous video I uploaded was just a stream segment. A re-upload of
Yeah.
a stream. So that doesn't really count. So yeah, it was my first video in definitely over half a year, and it was my first Gmod animation. Well, actually, my last one wasn't that long ago. It was the WotFi 2025 trailer.
Yeah, it
remember
was.
that? That was
Oh,
my
God.
last. That was the last
Yeah.
Gmod machinima I made.
Back when you made Darkreed voice Meggy.
Yeah, with his crappy voice changer.
Yeah.
Honestly, it sounded like it was AI.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Sad.
what do you expect? Oh, God.
I think weren't you a like I had no choice, like you were my backup. I swear that I
Yeah.
had something else planned for
Yeah,
that.
like Macroma had like a voice and stuff like that.
Was that
like,
what you-
Macroma-
Yeah,
Was he gonna
Macroma
do
was
Meggy?
weapons.
Because yeah, Macroma did weapons with the voice changer stuff.
Yeah, listen, we don't have a lot of women on Discord, so that's the issue.
I mean, there's lots of them, but there's not many that you want to be around of. Women scare me.
Real.
Why doesn't the duck hit the screen? I mean the corner.
What do you mean?
I've
Oh
been,
well,
I've been
do you mean-
watching it for
screensaver?
5
That's-
minutes now,
so
and it just
you-
doesn't hit it.
you've been a bit quiet because you've been watching the
Yes, I've been watching the
stream.
swag duck try and hit the
So
corner.
the reason it doesn't
Intensely
hit the
watching the
edge, it
swag.
goes off the edge a bit, is because the like little TV screen I've
TV
got,
box,
like that
yeah.
isn't a perfect square, so it covers the corners and a bit of the sides and stuff. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It doesn't hit the screen edge because the screen edge is not like it's covering a bit of the video that I made of this duck going around the corner or bouncing around. So yeah, sorry, I don't know what to do. The artwork is like that. I can't
Oh
change
my
that.
god, it's hard to read.
First you.
Bro, what's up?
Oh,
I can't
God
believe
damn it.
after like all this time he's still very frequently in chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also can't.
That's a
believe it,
shock.
Dedicated fan.
Sadly.
Well, she's still an iPad kid to this day.
Damn.
Indeed.
Yeah, so anyway, I
Yeah.
was thinking of watching my video that I released last week, and it's a bit of a like a unexpected video that anyone expected me to ever make a Pac-Man video, but
Yeah.
I like Pac-Man. I've every like on Steam, I've every Pac-Man game like currently available on Steam, and I have all achievements on
Damn.
every Pac-Man game on Steam.
Damn.
So I'm a bit of a fan, you might say. It's one of my.
My man's a Pac-Man completionist here.
Well, I'm also a Sonic completionist, and also the developer that makes all the HD 2D Square Enix games. I have all their games 100%ed.
Well, okay. You said you're a Sonic completionist, and yet from last time I remember that you didn't complete Sonic Frontiers because it was too hard. Or like the Final
No,
Horizon.
I'm talking about Steam achievements. There's no Steam achievements linked to Final Horizon, so I know how to complete
Oh,
that.
is there not? Oh, yeah, there isn't, is there? No. Well, but still, I still know the fact that you have not beaten Final Horizon.
well,
Although I do admit
okay,
why,
but
because the Wyvern's absolute ass.
listen,
on
like,
that.
I'm not going to waste my time unless it has a Steam achievement linked to it. I'm not going to waste my time doing something that's bullshit hard in a game. Like it was, I think they've updated it so it's easier now.
Yeah, they
but
did they did update
so.
it. I remember watching.
It was just
like,
frustratingly hard. It wasn't fun.
yeah, I do
don't know
get
why I
that.
wanna do that.
It got on my necks, but thankfully I was on easy mode. I wasn't doing hard mode, thankfully, because if I did hard mode, I think I'd be in the same room as you as not being able to complete it. Because
Well, I would have
it
done
got
it on normal.
in.
I would have thought.
Mm.
But yeah.
Mm.
I wanted to discuss the video I made, so I thought we'd watch it. And Macroma and TNC were involved in the creation of the video. They voice acted some characters, and Macroma made the thumbnail. So yeah, thanks. Very, very good job you guys did.
Yeah.
All right, full screen. Is everyone ready?
Yeah. Definitely. Grandma, have you stopped watching it? Have you stopped watching the duck thing?
I was still mesmerized.
I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and I took away the stream overlay instead of the oh wait, this is not the video. This is a woman. Hang on.
This is the woman, man. This is
the woman.
Woman where?
Alright, so has everyone here actually watched this video?
No.
You haven't seen it, but you
No.
were so involved.
I know. I wanted to do it for this.
But I
But
wasn't.
usually
I hadn't always had this planned
you
though.
totally knew what was happening.
The stream wasn't always planned though.
Well, now it is planned. So now I get what it is.
Now it is.
Okay, now.
Anyway, so recently I had last year was I had beaten every Pac-Man game on Steam 100%. Just for brag here.
Nice.
And so I was had Pac-Man in the back of my mind, and this year I'd beaten Galaga on Steam 100%. And I was thinking, basically, I guess I've got to explain this. You guys know that Pac-Man and Galaga are both Namco arcade games, right? They're both made by Namco.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. When I looked into more into Galaga once I was given the voice role for it, yeah, I did see it was an arcade game like Pac-Man. So yeah.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, a bunch of Namco games are connected. And what I mean by that is that for some reason, Pac-Man, Galaga, and Dig Dug are all very connected. Like every other Pac-Man game, there's references to Dig Dug and Galaga. And also Galaga basically appears in every Pac-Man game because in the original arcade game, one of the fruits, every 2 levels there'd be a new fruit you can get for points. One of the fruit in the later levels is literally a Gal boss from Galaxian. It's just they just use the same sprite and they put it in there, and so Galaxian is just forever linked with Pac-Man, and also like very often Dig Dug. Like for some reason, Pac-Man Worlds, one of the people in Pac-Man's family is a Puka from Dig Dug, like just one of the little enemies. And in Shadow, do you guys remember a game called Shadow Labyrinth? That's actually a lot of the lore from that game is sort of involved in this video, but basically that's like a gritty, like almost, like in 2000s, they'd sometimes make like gritty reboots of classic arcade games, like really dark and edgy. I think there was going to be one for Mega Man that was overly dark and edgy, but they never made it. Shadow Labyrinth is kind of like that for Pac-Man, but it's like a Metroidvania, and it was made last year. And in that game, they have like that's another example of there being like Dig Dug enemies in it, and the player character, basically the ally faction in that game is the Galaxians from Galaga. So, so basically these 2 franchises, Pac-Man and Galaga, are very interlinked, and so I was playing Galaga recently, and I was thinking about, what if there was like a crossover game between Pac-Man and Galaga, how would that work? So eventually I came up with this story idea in my head, and I thought, I might as well just make this. So, and luckily there were Galaga models from this obscure mobile game that's been discontinued, so I was able to get this ported by Daimka. And he did a very good job, and they're very good models. Like, they translate the 2D sprites from the original arcade games very well. I should also clear, there's probably a bit of confusion, so Galaga is the sequel to another older arcade game called Galaxian, which is very similar, but it's more simple, and Galaxian is is basically, I think it's pretty important game, but not many people remember it because it's one of the first like games with proper color, and it was also kind of a Space Invaders clone. Like Galaga, as an extension of that, being the sequel to Galaxian, is also kind of a Space Invaders clone, but they do a lot of original stuff, so it's fine. And so Galaxian is the first Galaga game, but the weird thing is, like, the sequel to Galaxian, Galaga, is far more popular and well known than its than its predecessor, and so no one cares about Galaxian, which is a shame.
I'm guessing it might have just been like a pure like time when it like came out or something. I don't know. There's been times where like sequels have like heavily like overshadow like the predecessors. So it's like
real.
Yes. So I guess it's like one of the very first instances of that happening.
Yeah, and so another thing is, obviously, for the longest time I thought the aliens from Galaga were called Galaxians, and Namco often make this mistake themselves. Like in Pac-Man Worlds, there's a level where you fight, which is a Galaga reference, and they are called Galaxians there. And also in a recent game they released, which is like a Suika game, they I think that's what those are called, where they where you like merge a bunch of like balls together to make bigger balls, and you have to try not overflow.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
They released a game, and I played that because I had to for achievement hunting for Pac-Man, and they referred to the Gal boss as a Galaxian, but the thing is, the aliens are not called Galaxians. The Galaxians are the humans. In the Galaxian arcade game, this message appears, telling you that the player character is the Galaxian, not the aliens. They are not, and they are called the Galaga or Galaga forces or Galagans or whatever.
Oh.
So you know, there's a
Checks
bit of
out.
a confusion there. But even Namco
Yeah,
gets confused a lot.
very similar.
But they like get this correct in like Shadow Labyrinth, which is so no one's played Shadow Labyrinth, but something I've found out about recently is there's like an official Namco timeline, like lore timeline for all of its like
Okay.
space related arcade games, called
Yeah.
the UGSF timeline. So
Ah,
the UGSF stands for United Galaxy Space Force,
yeah.
which is the you know the human faction in Galaga. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, they've got this timeline. Let me get it on stream. Oh,
So, yeah.
that
sorry about that.
whole
Oh, wait, I'm back.
moment,
So
that whole moment of silence and dark was just like, yeah.
This is a very,
What?
this is a very, this is a
what did I
very,
miss?
very quiet stream. Maybe too quiet.
It feels weird. Normally we're more loud than this.
Yeah, I need a. Hold on, I'm gonna make a post on this stream. I've got to increase the viewership by nothing because no one looks at my post. But I'm still gonna try anyway.
Real.
Anyway,
The
as I was
push
talking
button.
about, so like a decade ago, Namco released this timeline which links a bunch of their arcade games together in like a whole timeline. So you got like a bunch of ones. You got Galaxian, Galaga, Burning Force, Bosconian, and all of that game's sequels. I think Sevius Dig Dog is on here for some reason. This is a bit of an odd one out, but they linked Dig Dog to this timeline for some reason. But Xevious is on here somewhere, which is probably another game you guys have heard of. And Shadow Labyrinth is at the end. Where is Xevious is on here? I'm certain. Or is it not? I thought Xevious is sort of connected to this timeline, but it doesn't seem to be on here. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, I found this timeline very interesting, and a lot of the lore stuff I pull on for this video is linked to this timeline and Shadow Labyrinth, which is a game they released last year, and they updated this old ass like decade-old website to include Shadow Labyrinth, which is pretty cool. Shadow Labyrinth has a lot of cool like lore stuff from Galaga, Xevious, Dig Dug, Bosconian. It's a quite cool game actually. Like I didn't know it at the time, but there's like a ton of references in that game to Namco arcade games. But anyway, yeah, that was like a big side tangent.
A good explanation. Also, don't mind if my audio quality's just dropped.
So I'll point it out, but yeah, the UGSF is, as I said, it's the human faction in Galaga, and when you know at the end of the video, he talks about going back to Space Force HQ. He's referring to UG Space Force HQ, so he's talking about the UGSF.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd tie this. This video series isn't meant to be canon to like the UGSF timeline. It's just I thought I'd try and make it as close to it as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I see.
Anyway, let's watch this video that I made, and I'll commentate on stuff. Yeah, so first of all, this text here, this is from In Galaxian, the first Galaga game. This text appears explaining, you know, what you're doing, basically. And so I included it here. So yeah, this is...
Layer 1.
Oh, hang on, this is too loud. Let me just turn it down.
Damn.
So yeah, the first minute is just gameplay of Galaga, just in case you're unfamiliar with Galaga, just to explain what the game is.
Yeah.
Because
Plus me voice acting it.
Yeah. So this is just gameplay that I recorded on Steam. I had to play intentionally really bad for this gameplay, and it was really annoying because I can demolish level 1 so easily, and so I had to
Yeah.
purposely play terribly, and it was actually kind of
Yeah.
hard. It's actually kind of hard
Play
not
like
to
the-
wipe the board.
Play like the average mobile gamer.
For a Gallagher
You
hasn't
had to
sent-
be a mobile game player.
Yeah, Emperor Gallagher. You might want to remember that name.
his best, I see. Underestimating me will be your undoing, vermin.
That voice sounds familiar. I don't know why.
I wonder
I
who's it
wonder
belongs to.
why.
Thought you were clever diving at me like that, huh? Central Command will be singing my praises at this rate. Brat! They caught me?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was so easy to avoid. But I obviously had to intentionally drive him into that. So he kind of looks like a bad pilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had to intentionally do that like a mobile game player.
Yeah.
Galileo!
Damn.
Panic, lad! I'll rescue you!
He did such
Look,
a good job.
it's the Mac. It's the Mac.
Like, yeah, it's
I
got
wonder who that is.
it's got like an intentionally bad level to it, and I like it.
Yeah, intentionally bad old man. voice.
Also,
We're just gonna get the
from
entire
from this
No fap.
point, huh?
Or we're just gonna get the entire NoFap group in here through voice actors.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps.
But so I realized this because I hadn't gotten TNZ's lines for a while because he wasn't originally going to voice Galileo, so
Yeah.
I didn't have his lines for quite a while until like the day of the release, and so
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I hadn't recorded enough footage to include all the
Yeah, you-
voice lines I'd written, so I had to cut some of your lines here, guys, in this section.
Yeah.
I also kind of screwed myself over because I have something happen that I couldn't be asked to like change, and so like editing wise, and so that also screwed me over, and I had even less room. So yeah, I had to cut quite a few lines.
Damn.
From this point on.
Oh, so close. Rest easy. I promise to save you, son.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, so this is the part I was talking about. Because of this part, which is obviously edited in, I couldn't be asked to change it around because that would require messing with editing for a while. So I was just like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
I'll just cut your lines down.
How much longer is this going?
So just to be clear, that thing in the corner is not meant to be there in like the original game.
Damn.
I don't want to shoot you down by accident. Remember that incident with Minister Galroy?
Who's echoing? Someone's echoing.
Yeah. I
Not
hope
me,
it's
I'm
not.
muting
I hope it's
myself.
not. I hope it's not me because of the fact that I'm on my phone and I can't use headphones because iPhone's twat.
I don't think it is you.
Save you, son.
Agreed.
Might be me.
The girl was here.
Actually, it might be you because I can hear the echo as well. So it's like
You guys
Is
got
it act-
noise suppression on Discord?
Shit.
I mute myself whenever I'm not talking, so it's not me.
Yes, Dark Reed. It's your
Mhm.
fault.
God damn it.
ah.
Let's see.
It's alright.
Do I have noise
Oh,
suppression on.
dear.
This is bullshit.
You know, to be fair, I think I only picked up the voice line, so that might be why. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
How much longer is this going? God damn, son. I don't
I realised I screwed the green screening a bit. Can you see that some parts were cut out on the edges that weren't meant to? On the green screen of this?
I don't.
I never noticed.
Wait, if you look
What?
closely on the green screen of this character, of Galbert, you can see the green screening hasn't gone very well. As in, you can't see green, but you can see parts of his character has been cut off. Because I did.
Ah,
a good
yes,
job.
from like the legs or something.
Wait, from the shoulder, you can see that looks like it's been cut off poorly. Like there's some parts inside of him that have been cut off by the green screen.
Ah, yeah, I see.
But yeah, also these models are
Ah.
used for Galbert and Galileo are from some. I want to say it's from some Gundam game. But I don't know. I don't think anyone recognizes these models, so I thought I'd use them because no one will probably no one will associate them with like the Gundam game they're from. And also, I think that Gundam
Yeah.
game or whatever it was made by Namco, so that's like kind of cool.
Ah,
So
so it's all still
yeah,
connected.
it's
All
all
connected.
somehow, yeah.
Gonna shoot you down by accident. Remember that incident with Minister Galroy? Just gotta do this other boss.
Oh, by the way, Decon, that's who you would be voicing. That character they name drops. That's who you're voicing, by the way.
Oh, yay!
Yeah,
Ooh,
I didn't.
lovely.
Yeah, I haven't told you, but yeah, that's if I make episode 2, you're voicing that character.
Yummy.
Nice.
This is an
No,
order. This is
not
not
even
request.
asking. It's like not even asking. You're just like, you are voicing this now. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I'm always open to voice acts, so don't even
Yeah.
need to ask.
And it's my favorite
Yes.
part.
Gotta do this other boss. Oh shoot!
Damn.
So, this do you see, like, this makes it look like a ship pilot because see how I intentionally drive the ship into that. Like that was not like that. I
Yeah.
intentionally drove that in.
Oh, hold on.
Like, oh, yeah, that's you might recognize that glitch effect if you've ever played a certain mobile game. Oh my god, it's real life.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I included like, you know, Galaxian over there and Space Invaders over there, because that's what Galaxian is a ripoff of. So I thought I'd include that there as well.
So it's a triple header.
I was so lucky when I got to working on these models, and it turns out whoever ported them included all of the animations from PAC-MAN worlds into these
That
models.
must be so
basically
good
with the easy
to have.
animation
Nice.
tool, I could make them do a bunch of like running and other like animations really easily. So
without having to manually do
that-
them.
yeah, that's so like just amazing. Like the amount of time saved, and also like it
Yeah.
means a ton of animations look so much better than they would be if I did them. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, there's I want to point out that jump sound effect is from Pac-Mania, and in that game, Pac-Man can jump over the ghosts, so this is sort of a reference to that.
Small reference.
And this is a reference to how she's Pinky, how she works in the game is she's called Speedy, and that's because she generally gets in front of Pac-Man. So
Tries to ambush you, yeah.
yeah.
Or cut you off, rather.
Yeah.
This is a move he has in Pac-Man World. He can throw Pac pellets.
Yeah, it's just basically like a mix of all different like
Yeah, this
Pac-Man stuff.
is like a mix of different abilities. Yeah, he has through games, and this is also, you know, sort of just a snapshot into the original arcade game. Like this is how Clyde reacts when you get close to him. He runs away.
Yeah.
He runs away from you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like you know, just a reference to collecting fruit, and that's the actual score you'd get in the original game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell what parts are me and what parts are the animations pre-built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, in Pac-Man Evolved, he turns massive when he gets the
Yeah.
power pellet, so that's what this is.
Ah.
Very good.
Nice.
Although I love how he's just like pulling off a giant like grin for like the entirety.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like pull off any other facial expressions. He's just smiling.
I
at
mean,
everything.
that's how he usually is in a lot of the 3D
Yeah.
games, but also he just doesn't this model barely has any mouth like poses. But the thing is,
Yeah, it's just like
I don't mess with his eye expression at all. Because I'm staying consistent to the games, and so I could make him more expressive, but I prefer it if he's most of the time just always got a good massive grin, and he's
Yeah.
expressionless otherwise.
Yeah.
This is sort of a reference to how Inky often his programming in the original game is that he will his position is determined by Pac-Man's position and Blinky's position. So in a way, he's sort of like
Right.
coordinating with Blinky in the arcade game, and so this is sort of a reference
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah. More fruit. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she's the one girl
Already
character,
gone.
so
The one go because it just follows the. Oh dear.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
his his butt bounce, I think it's called, from Pac-Man Worlds.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention he also had the rev roll earlier when he rolled past the ghost. That's another move from Pac-Man Worlds.
Oh, okay.
And this is a reference to the you know, in level after you beat level 2, there's like a cutscene in the arcade game, and this is a reference to that.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, so
Oh, there it is.
so
Yep.
the fruit that's been appearing so far are from the original arcade game.
Yeah.
The banana does not appear in the original arcade game. What the fruit that appears at this point is the Galaxian. And so I decided to take the fruit that appears after the apple in Super Pac-Man, the sequel to Pac-Man. So the banana appears second in that game after the apple, which obviously appears in this game. So I thought, okay, I'll take the banana, and basically, you know, obviously it gets sort of explained. So in the original arcade game, the Galaxian is what appears next. I thought, you know, to link the games, I'll have, you know, the Galaxian isn't actually meant to be in the Pac-Man arcade game. And so I have it so, you know, it's supposed to be a banana, but some glitch appears and puts something else instead of banana.
Okay. I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
Yeah, so this is the
Yeah, there it
Galaxian,
is.
and this is what is, you know, does appear in the Pac-Man arcade game, instead of a fruit, because for some reason this is, I don't know why it's there. There's also a key and a bell after the Galaxian. Those are not fruits, but they appear in, like, for some reason in the arcade game. It's weird. But anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd give a lore reason as to why this appears here in this game.
Oh yes, let me touch this random mysterious thing. No,
Let me cause
that's
the
very
destruction of our world.
It's gonna be like Game Over.
So this part is a reference to Pac-Lands, you know, the 2D platformer arcade game that's got the stage in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
This is the closest. I think this map is from Paper Mario, the origami game from Switch. But this map somewhat kind of looks like Pac-Lands, so I made this.
I can see why it can be passed up as that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're back in space.
So, interestingly, this space background looks exactly like, you know, my channel has the
the one in
orange
your
space
the one that used to be your
yeah,
background.
but the old one I used to use, because I have a custom background now for my channel.
Yeah.
But the old one I used to use was taken from a Gmod map. A screenshot of a Gmod map which had an orangey space background. This game has a space background that looks exactly like that background, but it's not orangey, it's black and blue. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the same image, and it's one of the images is a Photoshop with the other or something. I don't know, but that's an interesting detail. This looks really similar to that other background I used to use. So that's a recording from Shadow Labyrinth. That's a part. It's a recording from something from that game.
Oh shit.
So this is kind of set up. These are two other power-ups. You might, if you've played Pac-Man games, you might be able to guess what these other two are meant to be, but they'll appear one day. Now what? Oh, can you guess what they're holding on to there is? Can you figure it out? What the ghosts are holding on to? Do you know what it is?
A rock.
A rock.
Yeah, but it's not just any rock.
Oh, wizard rock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's you can't see the face, but yes, it's the rock. Not the wizard one, just the normal one.
The regular one.
Yeah.
Is it regular? Is it regular rock that was once a wizard?
Even the rock is a reference.
Yeah, and then this reference, I assume you guys get what game I'm referencing here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, instantly.
Yeah. But except there's a vortex eating everyone up.
Yep.
This effect isn't something I'd put in editing. Do you know the game Soma? You can get the glitch effect from that game in Gmod through an add-on. So this is what this is. This is the
Nice.
this is the
nice.
Soma jump scare particle effect.
Oh,
Crazy.
very interesting.
This is a really cool custom logo made by Vo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very well done.
Fire.
It took us 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but we got to the title card.
After episode. Fuck yeah, we love this.
Yeah, so these are the models from Galaga Wars that Dimecar ported into Gmod for me, and I did a very good job. There's a lot you can do with them, and they're actually pretty good models. Like, they look very accurate to the sprites from like a top-down view.
You all pay for this.
They just instantly get yoinked without a second thought.
Yeah, that's a
Instant abduction.
Yeah, that's a TF2 particle effect, and I think a lot of the particle effects are from TF2. So that's just trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from Galaga Wars. This is what the Gal boss looks like in in that game.
Well, it said there's his different sprites.
Bonk.
Oh yeah, you seem you guys recognize what I've used as the cockpit.
Yeah.
It looks familiar.
Like Macroma to do you know what it is?
It's quite similar to how do I word this? A certain SMG.
What the heck is that? Drat. Another alien to deal with. If only I could control my stupid ship. Oh God, what is it about to do? Huh? Why would it attack its own? No matter. Now we can get it off my ship.
Why would it attack its own? My guy, he looks nothing like the other aliens.
My
you are with.
guy.
The round yellow blob.
Let go of my ship.
Oh no.
Get off! Huh? Is it charging up an attack? No. Is it pointing towards?
Aliens.
You're awfully friendly for an alien. You were helping me this whole time, weren't you? Thank you. You're obviously not with the Galaga forces.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I didn't get TNC's lines so late. This isn't his fault because I scheduled someone else to do these, but he wasn't able to do them. So basically, it means in a lot of the scenes up until near the end, I couldn't get his voice lines to fit perfectly in a way, that they don't mesh very well with the scenes.
Yeah, the
that we put
pacing's
in.
a bit.
Yeah,
Pacing's
pacing's
a
a
bit
bit
off.
off. Because I just could not be asked to have to mess with all the editing to fit it all in place, in a better way. So that's a bit annoying, but that shouldn't be an issue going forwards. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fear not, buddy. I'm an experienced fighter pilot. There'll be no problem for me to handle. Not this time.
You know how long it took me to make this scene?
Hmm.
A while.
Yeah, because there's quite a bit going on, even if it's, even if it looks basic.
Yeah, so
Yeah, there's a lot of like.
Yeah, so this
orders.
took a while because there's a ton of stuff going on. The bunch of stuff is moving, but also, this is like based off an actual like recording of Galaga. Like this is based off actual gameplay. So
Oh,
this is
so
why
you
it
had to
looks
like,
pretty good. Yeah, and I had
Yeah,
I
have
had
a
to follow
match.
the recording a lot, so that also added on to the time. It took about
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours, I think, to make this like 10
Right.
seconds, 15-second clip.
The beauties of animation.
Annoying thing is, I somehow, after all the trouble I went through, I made a slight mistake because the bullets of the first round of bullets don't come from the ship. Like some of them come from like out of the ship. So I made a slight mistake there that no one will notice. It annoys me though.
Right. That's the pain of being an animator. You are able to pinpoint the most tiny mistakes when barely anyone else does.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Nice shot. Yellow guy.
Now here comes the question: how can you breathe in space?
He's a cartoon character. Who cares?
That's the neat
Who
part.
cares? Who
You
cares about? Who cares about logic? We're talking about a yellow ball here.
You're safe. Yellow guy, hold on tight.
Hold on tight, he says, as he just stands there like he has normally.
Just stands on the damn thing.
Let's go. Those are some really good shoes.
You want me to go over there? All right, I'll trust you have a plan.
So I could have asked you to retake the line, but the problem is your delivery here doesn't really match his. Well, he's meant to be more enthusiastic than this.
Yeah.
Your delivery didn't match, but I didn't think it was worth going for the trouble of asking you to re-record this. So this
Damn.
delivery just doesn't really match.
Yummers.
You can see Did you see that? You could see the model
You
move
could see
downwards.
it tell
Yeah,
down.
because the models
Yeah.
don't actually disappear. I just move them really far away in like one frame.
Yeah.
But you can, for some reason, you can see it move, and so that annoys me because that's actually pretty noticeable. 3200 is not actually a number you can get in the original arcade game because you can only have 4 ghosts, scared at once. Because obviously there's only 4 ghosts, so
Because there's only 4.
yeah. So, but the logical conclusion is that double 1600 is 3200. So, yeah, that's what I just put there.
Oh yeah, we did it! What was that power just now? It was incredible! Just what sort of creature are you? Worry not, father.
RIP King 2026, 2026.
But
That's what I sent you in
RIP.
DMs, Macroma. I sent you an image of that in DMs with that message.
I swear I'll get you justice. I'll put a stop to the Galagan invasions for good. Hey, buddy. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you really saved my skin back there. Please, allow me to repay the favor in some way. I take it that you're stranded, right? I doubt you want to be out here in space. Did the aliens destroy your ship, perhaps? Where is your home planet? I'll take you back before returning to base. You don't know? Why don't I take you back to Space Force HQ? We can discuss things easier there.
Yada-da-da-da.
Real.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Lucky doggies.
Oh, let's spot the order now.
Oh, I wonder who that one. I wonder what that one is, eh?
Oh wow, Hollow Knight sound effects.
Yeah. But it's a giant bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder who that could be.
I wonder.
Charizard.
Macromo, you haven't seen it, so what do you think?
I think it's actually really good.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you've utilized obviously those easy animation tools very good, and obviously your own animation's actually pretty decent as well. The actual structure, I like it. I love how they're going for this kind of like, because obviously I don't know much of the lore itself, right? But obviously I'm guessing like that evil guy with the blue eye and stuff, he's evil, and now you've got now you've got the Galaxians and stuff. You've got them. They're joining forces. I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't know. It seems good. Seems good to me. I like it.
Yeah, I tried to include stuff from a bunch of different Pac-Man and Galaga games where
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
There is like a bunch of
It's like
lore stuff in there.
yeah, it's still like a nice easy thing to follow, even if you're not like into the lore and stuff. It's like
Exactly.
it's a nice startup.
Yeah.
To be honest, it kind of reminds me of that one Wreck-It Ralph movie where Turbo Racer, isn't it? His name's Turbo Racer, whatever. He goes into the
Turbo.
he goes into like the girl's racing game and like corrupts the game and stuff like that. It's like a different character. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah.
Basically, it's the entire plot of Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, forced crossovers, basically.
But yeah, a lot of fun going back to Gmod Machinima. It's been quite a while since my last proper Machinima, because I did that trailer thing, which is
Yeah,
that
the last
But-
time I had to do a Gmod animation was when the official SMG4 guys wouldn't make a trailer.
yeah.
So you were like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make one
Honestly,
myself."
I look back at that and I kind of want to see that what figure. I kind of want to see that. Listen,
Yeah.
I I like a lot of the stuff they did in the actual what feed, but you know, like obviously they had to make it about the ending of the whole channel, you know, to
Yeah.
link it to that. But you know, so it meant that the whole Puzzle Vision saga was just so like kind
All
of
over the place.
yeah, and there's no like they could have put a nice bow at the end if they had connected all the videos together in what feed,
Yeah.
like I wanted them to do, but
They could
know,
have, but they forgot to do even that.
yeah, well, they kind of couldn't because the direction they had to take because the channel was ending. So
Yeah, they had to take a very fixed direction since, you know.
Yeah.
but yeah, so
It's pretty good.
I know what happens in the next video. Problem is, as I said, I'm focused on some other things. I'm actually learning to drive at the moment. I haven't actually gotten in a car
Wait.
yet, but
Get
I'm
your license,
taking. I'm doing the. You know, I'm doing the theory test in August, and so
What
I'm
the
revising
hell?
for that.
What the hell? I've been stuck at that fucking part of my driving lessons for fucking 1.5 years.
Damn.
Really, theory? I mean, I know you're from a
Yes,
different
yes,
country.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. I despise it.
Well, I mean, I haven't obviously taken it yet. I don't. Doesn't look like it would be that hard in the UK. Like the UK one doesn't seem too bad. It looks like I need to remember a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a ton of signs you need to memorize
Oh,
and
the
like
signs
road
is the
markings
easiest
and
part.
stuff. But yeah, so obviously I'm sort of focused on that. But also, I'm sort of struggling to actually write the script for the next video. I know what happens. It's just I've write quite a lot of dialogue for a bunch of I've basically got a massive exposition scene at the start, and I'm actually kind of struggling to do all that. So you know,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll finish that eventually, and then Decon, I've got you marked for a character. Darkreed, I've got you marked. Macroma, maybe
Yeah.
I can have you voice a character in your normal voice.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, imagine going from like from voicing an old man to a really young person. Just go complete 180 on
I feel like
on the
I'd
age
want.
gap.
I feel like I'd
From
want
one extreme to
Macroma.
another.
Well, yeah, either he'll do his normal voice, or I'll just have him do funny voices for everything. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, sure, man.
I don't know. I've decided at the time, but yeah.
Mm.
You go from super old man to super young.
But yeah,
Do you really mean?
so I guess, you know, I think I'll say one thing, like I won't do any story spoilers, but it'll probably be a reference. Like the whole video will be a massive reference to, or at least the second half will be a massive reference to Galaxian. So before Galaga, the first game, I'll be very heavily linked to that game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully maybe that will release someday. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna. I don't finish stuff. Like that's just the reality. And the video didn't perform all too well view wise, so there's
Yeah.
only a certain amount I can really justify. Like I spent over 2 weeks making this video, like,
Yeah.
and like it would obviously be easier next time because I've got a bunch of stuff already. Like I've got the logo, I've got the models, I know who's voice acting, and you guys I would assume are going to be pretty reliable. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't take so long, I imagine. And also, I've already sorted a bunch of stuff out in Gmod, but yeah, I don't, you know, but yeah, that was a lot of fun to make. It was fun doing a
Fun to
new
watch.
thing, and
Mhm.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Dark Reed, what were your thoughts? You've been very quiet.
The animation was good. The voice acting I also enjoyed. Story was also intriguing. Yeah.
Yes, as you said in my DMs, you understanding any of this with Joe's smile emoji?
Well,
What
no,
emoji is that
like
called? Yeah, Joe's
that was the part before. Like a whole bunch of lore thrown at me at once. Dog, I was taking a nap before this, and then I was called to dinner. So like,
You know what?
I've
I haven't talked to you guys about Digital
Yeah.
Circus finale. What do you guys think
oh
of that?
god. Oh shit, here we go again.
I'm neutral.
I-
I really don't care.
Because
I enjoyed it for what it was. It was
I
like
f-
I think it could have been. I definitely think it could have been better. Like definitely, I think they could have like reorganized some things, like and the
Yeah, it
focus on
could have
certain
been
characters.
better,
But
also,
overall,
it's
it's nothing
fine.
that's gonna kill people over.
No, exactly, but like I'm gonna be a hot take here. I found the 20-minute fucking finale of Murder Drones to be better than the 1 hour finale of Digital Circus.
well,
I
I'd actually gone to the cinema to watch it with my
Same.
So did I.
friends.
Oh, you got the cinema
Um,
experience.
That was
Nice.
kind of a mistake because God, were
was.
the people in there annoying. Also,
Oh,
that's
you
like
poor soul.
there was like I know like I've got a bunch of like really young children in my who watch my videos, but they're like some parents had taken like their kids to see it, and they're like quite young. Like there
Yeah.
was one little girl dressed up as Pomni, and like,
Oh,
have you
geez.
guys not watched what she's watching? Because this is not
Oh no, of course
appropriate
they don't. You expect
for
you're
kids.
expecting too much out of parents.
Like,
No,
I
no,
know it was
they don't.
rated a 12A for some reason in the UK, which means anyone
same
under
here.
12 can watch it.
Despite
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
fine
pretty much
adult.
someone,
that's
despite the
pretty
fact
much
there's a
been like the
literal
rating of the
swear.
whole show, pretty
And
much.
the thing
Right.
is, I don't under. Yo, thanks, Ryan. I love you too, Ryan. But basically, I don't know. It's like doesn't seem appropriate for such young childs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Do
Two of the
parents not
characters-
watch what the kids watch?
Yeah. Two of the characters literally fucked at the end. In the end credits,
Yeah,
it is not
literally.
Is
children.
that-
I also did the theater experience. I went
Well,
by myself because I have no
I
friends and
mean,
no life.
beyond that, which I don't really remember, but obviously that's obviously inappropriate. There's like there's like a like the whole abstraction thing is a
Yeah.
suicide metaphor,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Yeah.
it's a bit odd. And apparently, and this is something that flew over my head. Apparently, like the thing of Jax is a trans allegory. It's like I didn't even notice that. It's
Yeah,
like,
I didn't.
That's
I didn't
that's
pick that up
like
on
that
either.
shouldn't be in a kids movie.
I didn't notice
And
yet either.
Yeah.
So, and obviously it's not a kids movie, but it's like, why are kids watch? Like,
This is not
do
for
parents,
babies.
This is why, like these useless like parents. This is why, like the Labour government tried to what was
Mhm.
it? They wanted, like restrict. They've done something recently. What was it again?
Yeah, social media ban.
Yeah,
for-
they
for
banned
under
social
16.
media, for under 16s.
They did that
They
in
had
France.
Keir Starmer right before he was kicked out. He introduced a curfew, right, or something. What was it he introduced right before he left? He introduced some sort of.
Let me.
Is
Okay,
it
let
that
me
you
quickly
can't
Google it.
that kids can't under 16-year-olds can't use some social media past a certain time? Is that what he introduced?
Oh yeah, he did that thing. Yeah. Hold
just-
on, right?
And right before he left, but even before that, the social media ban for under 16s. So you're telling me, this government, and I'm getting political here, but I don't really care. They introduced laws that allow 16-year-olds to vote in the general election, right?
Really?
16-year-olds can vote,
Right.
yet
Oh,
they can't
Jesus.
be on Facebook and YouTube past a certain time. Like, it's absurd.
What the
It's
fuck?
What the
absurd.
hell?
Like, we
What is
trust these
happening?
people to decide on their on the leadership of the country, but we can't trust these people to, like, it's absurd. I mean, personally, I think the voting age should be raised to 21,
Yeah.
but that's not a
21?
popular opinion.
Yeah.
21?
Yeah, that's
Personally, and this would restrict me at the moment, I think like only net taxpayers should be able to vote, but yeah, that's a whole different
Wait, you guys pay taxes
Yeah.
when you're 21? What the fuck?
huh?
You guys pay
That's something that's a no-null opinion. Like like raising like.
Yeah,
what was it
no,
again?
that's not a law anywhere. It's
Or-
just, I think voting should be restricted to taxpayers or net taxpayers. But that's my own opinion.
honestly, I think I think 18 is fine, but I think people do need to be educated before voting.
Yeah,
because-
definitely.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
we went into politics a bit, but
Yes, let's
um,
not do this.
Yeah.
what we were talking
Let's
about
not.
is how
We were talking about digital circus and how
yeah.
parents suck ass at parenting.
And
So-
then
Yeah.
politics, lovely.
But yeah,
Beauty.
We love going to
Yeah,
pod.
so I liked the ending
don't.
when I came out. I mean, I always thought Digital Circus was like a 7 out of 10 consistently.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I mean, there was some stuff I immediately was sort of iffy on, like how sudden the abstraction is.
Mhm.
I understand why it's like that. It's to make a point about something.
Yeah,
but-
it's like how again with the suicide metaphor, it's like
yeah.
it normally happens suddenly.
But obviously
It's
that
not like a
is,
dramatic build up.
it is very sudden. So I feel like it is a sort of drawback. And also, Pomni's like, I forgot that, she basically says, I forgot about abstractions. And it's like, how? How did you forget? Like, you just, I forgot skull emoji. It's like, okay, this is like, what am I, there's like a really bad line that it reminded me of. It was like, from some other piece of media. It had like she said, oh, I remember now, in the line she says somehow, and it reminded me of somehow Palpatine returns. Like it's
Oh Jesus!
Oh
Okay,
Okay, I
god.
probably wouldn't like compare it to that because I think she said like what she
yeah, but
specifically said that
it's
she forgot how bad it can get. So it's not the
yes,
worst
no,
thing, but I
it's
can get your point.
it reminded me of that line, and because it's not it, I think that could have been worded better. You didn't have to use somehow. Somehow is probably a word you should not use in a lot of dialogue a lot of the time because
Hmm.
I don't buy it. I don't
Yeah,
believe she
I can
forgot.
get why it's sort of like it's sort of like just an excuse to get away from the bad writing allegations, I guess, for not being wanting to explain something. You just
But
or somehow this happened, or like somehow my ass exploded, or something like that. I don't know.
Somehow my
No
ass
explanation,
exploded.
please.
But yeah,
But
Yeah.
but yeah, overall, it was an enjoyable thing. I liked it.
It was okay.
I liked a lot of the storytelling to do with Jax to begin with. Like his whole entire abstraction phase with all the storytelling and the whole entire
Yeah,
trying to save Jack's part it's very
yeah,
emotional and touching to me specifically. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but
yeah,
there was a lot that hit me in that part. But obviously, like, just the thing as a whole, the whole entire like episode 9 final thing, right? It's just a bit shit in how they portrayed it all. Like, it's and then also like, oh yeah, that thing where it's like somehow Palpatine returned, right? Oh yeah, somehow Kane returned. All right, like
Yeah, I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
how I
he
feel
did.
about that.
He did sort of just come out of nowhere.
Well,
Okay,
technically, you could say he went to the
and
void.
okay, this is one of my big problems with like how Goose works. Like explained her lore. Like she explained quite a lot of it in Tumblr posts, and
Oh, yeah.
she said in one of the questions that she likes to think that when things get deleted, they end up in the void. Which I have to say, why didn't you explain that earlier?
yeah,
Or like
Yeah, I love
somewhere in
when
episode
got
9.
banned, like 80% of the lore just disappeared.
Yeah,
Love
yeah, her
that.
Tumblr got deleted like a bit, and then it came back. So it's like it's just like a lot of Digital Circus lore just became lost media and then became found media.
I saw someone in chat earlier. They said Galaxian is a very mid game, but Pac-Man and Galga. Yeah, awesome. I recently went to a retro arcades and I played Galaga and Galaxian. Weirdly, they had every Pac-Man game except the original Pac-Man game, like as well.
Damn.
They had Miss
Damn.
Pac-Man, they had Pac-Mania, they had Pac-Lands, they had Super Pac-Man, but they didn't have Pac-Man. That's really weird. But yeah, they had Galaga and Galaxian. Galaga was like on the original like I don't know if you call it CRT, but it's like the original like old school like screen where you got screen blur and whatever it's called. While Galaxian was on a modern screen, but it was the original arcade cabinet. And Galaxian is was 2 years earlier than Galaga, and so it's a bit more archaic. It's more it's less mechanically complex. There's less sort of content in it. It was also a lot harder. You had one less life, and I don't know. It's just I struggled. Like most of the time, I couldn't get past level 1, whereas in Galaga, I can easily beat level 1. But I liked Galaxian. It's a lot more simple. You know, I
Yeah.
had more fun with Galaga because it's just got more going on, and it's you know, I'd say the faster pace makes it more fun. You have in Galaga you can fire 2 bullets at once. In Galaxian you can do 1.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's always it's. I honestly find it a lot nicer when games are a bit like where like the things you do are a lot faster. Like when things like take a while to like do, it's like it ifs me a lot. So I like it when like games have you go a bit faster than as you'd usually do.
but um, yeah. What else? I mean, yeah. So Digital Circus finale, I was like, yeah, I liked it, and you know, over time, I've
Yeah.
been thinking about it more, and it's been going down in my estimation. Like, apparently, like the Jack storyline, apparently that was a trans allegory. It's like, where did that come from? I didn't even notice that when I was watching it.
Yeah,
Like,
even it was like the most well hidden
where did
thing,
this
or
come
it's like
from?
something that popped up later
Well,
on.
no, there's
It's
no
like,
evidence to it before the
Yeah.
finale. It's weird, and also he doesn't like. Where does he ever act like feminine? I don't guess it. He's against the maid outfit, for example.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it, so I don't guess it. It's odd. So yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I don't know. I'm not trans. I don't know how they operate.
well, I think it's odd. Like just
Yeah.
odd direction. I didn't.
It's like it's not to like where it's distracting or anything like that when actually watching the show itself. It is just it did just sort of appear. It just sort of happened, and it was like, oh, okay, that exists now.
Also, apparently
Where the
they
hell did that come
released some sort of murder drones, like TF2 meet the character thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, they
Um,
did that.
Yes.
I
Dude, it's
hate
fucking
murder drones. Like, it's actually. I remember I liked it years and years ago when it was coming out. But I was like, yeah, you know, I
Oh
enjoyed
right,
it.
you were one of the haters. That's right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's really bad. It's
Oh,
on
you're
multiple
still winning. You were
fronts.
saying that now. Come on. just
Dialogue is awful. It's
have
unfunny.
you watched the show?
I have watched it. What are you on about?
Have you watched the short?
Of course.
No, I haven't watched. I don't want to. I didn't
Watch
like
the
it.
short. What the fuck are you still doing? You not watch? Come on.
Why? I
You
don't
heard
like
me.
this.
The
I
short is
don't like
basically
this
the short.
character. This character was
short bait-
nothing. She did
Yeah,
nothing in the
Yeah,
show.
so
the
did
short
I.
basically just adds a
Like
little
this
bit.
is
to, like,
this short. I
that's all.
assume is lampshading the fact that she was a nothing character in the show.
Trust
It's-
me, watch the show. It fixes a plot hole. It makes the character more
that
likable.
doesn't make the original show good. By the way,
Oh,
that it fixes this later edition fixes a plot hole. Like that's a damning indictment on the original show.
Yeah, well, listen, it's not like Digital Circus where you have like a gazillion plot holes.
No, what plot holes? I don't think there's any major plot problems. Not many that I can think of, at least. Compared to Murder Drone, there's a ton of stuff
There
that's
was a
wrong with
whole
that show.
lot of unexplained shit, at least there, and
Unexplained
Murder
does
drones
not
is too
mean
fast. That's
no.
its major problem.
Unexplained.
Murder drones.
Something being unexplained does not make it a plot hole.
Yeah, murder drones is like its ultimate problem, in my opinion, is that it is
Its
just
pacing makes no
way
sense.
too quick.
okay, fair
It
enough.
goes
Its
way
dialogue
too
is
fast.
awful.
See, and that's why we
Murder
need a second
drones.
season.
So you know SMG4, right? When they do the serious arcs, they have the problem, and this was a criticism that was, it was a good one. I understand why people brought it up, but it's like, how am I supposed to take this seriously when, for example, another video in this series is, Mario scratches his ass, right? Why should I take this death seriously when other characters die all the time for jokes?
Yeah,
And that's a valid criticism. I was just like, I just separate the serious stuff and the non-serious stuff, right? And also, it's like, this is like, I was willing to overlook that problem in, SMG4, which is just this, machinima series. Murder Drones, which is supposed to be like a proper show, that has the same problem of, why should I take this death seriously? And other times, death is taken lightly as a joke. And that has that same problem, but it's like a major problem in that show because it's trying to be a serious show, so I'm holding it to a high standard, and it's got the same problem. And so that's a major problem, actually. Why should I take the stakes seriously when you guys make fun of, the death of other characters all the time? Why should I
Well, see,
care?
they make fun of the death of the side characters who you probably shouldn't give a shit about, because like the side characters.
Yeah, but
aren't
that
useless.
raises a big problem. Like, the main characters are all murderers. They fucking kill people all the time.
It's called murder drones. What do you expect them to be
Well,
innocent?
no, the problem is that, like, I'm supposed to think these guys are the good guys, and I'm supposed to care about them, yet they casually murder people all the time. It's like, why?
Yeah, well, who
These
asked
people
for
aren't the
murder?
good guys. You guys casually murder people all the time. Like, why should I take you? You guys don't have balls. So, there's a massive problem there.
Yeah,
Real.
yeah, that has actually clicked for me. Like they legit. I do not think there's a single law in the show's universe.
And then there's
Like-
also the problem with, certain Jay and Doll are just such, like,
Jay,
this
I-
weird what their characters were underused and just
Yeah.
weren't focused on to justify their existence enough, really. And for example, Doll comes out of nowhere as an important character. There's no
Yeah,
build up
and
to
then
that.
dies out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree with that. Doll and Jay, Jay especially was underused because she like had good potential. Doll, yeah, mm,
No,
nah. Listen, Doll was a good character.
how?
She
it
had,
could
she,
have been, could have been.
she did what she did, and
She had,
she
she had,
died.
it's like with murder drones. It's a really interesting concept and a really like interesting story, but the story that it had, it's not like the show itself can be fixed with a season 2 in its current state. Is that its story that it wanted to tell? It should have been a longest. It should have taken more seasons. Maybe even 3. Maybe even like 3 whole seasons to like actually get its proper story. Like have like season 1 focus on like more of the beginning stuff while teasing the Eldritch stuff. Season 2 more in depth with the Eldritch stuff, and then season 3 is obviously Planet Eater.
See, that's the issue. Like, Murder Drones, especially episode 1, the pilot, it was supposed to be a way different story. It was never supposed to be Eldritch
Well,
horror.
Yeah, the Eldritch stuff, like, I'm fine with that. Obviously it felt like they were setting up it to be a conflict against humanity, and it seemed at the end, wasn't at the end, there was like multiple murder drone ships heading towards the planet, but only one arrives with Jay and
See,
the
that was
woman.
that was the original. The original show was the idea was like little fucking robots go on adventures, and that's it. There was never supposed to be big ass Eldritch horror stuff. That was never the plan originally.
How do you know
for the
that?
pilot,
That wasn't.
because that has been.
I mean, that
proven
is
wrong.
what
I mean,
happens in the pilot.
the
but,
solver was teased in episode 1, so the solver they
it could
definitely had the
just
solver
it could
in
just be
mind.
bad writing. Like he just
No, it was not.
accidentally set
bad
something up.
writing.
He wasn't meant to.
I think it was said somewhere online. But, like I don't remember where, but I have heard of it online.
Okay.
Also, like that's why episode 2 was so hated, because like they had to fix they have to like move the story to something way different, and that's why episode 2 is also way less liked, because well,
Well, yeah, because
go from-
originally had a different conflict. It seemed like they were going with some like cringe, like anti-capitalist theme at first, but that seems to have been abandoned. Because the JC Jensen stuff, like, that's just not relevant after a certain point. And then, yeah, it's just, what else was I going to talk about? I forgot. There's something else I was going to complain about. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something. Yeah, basically, it's a bad show.
Shame.
Damn.
But hey,
Yeah,
that's-
definitely in terms of
we
writing.
respect each other's opinions in here. Not
Game
like,
Oververse also sucks.
Game
It's not a good show.
Oververse. Game Oververse. Game Over.
The best part of that show is the trailer. Why is the trailer not? That's like story
Yeah, that's-
relevant.
that's
Why is
the
it not
deal.
in the show?
That's an issue.
I
think, who
assumed it
haven't
was in
watched
the show.
trailer.
Why is it not in the show? Why did you
Yeah,
start with like the Catgirls conflict? Because you already had the dinosaur guys' intros way better, and also I don't care about the Catgirls world because you don't spend enough time there. It should have been a whole flashback episode later. Like, it's odd. Like, you had Vinny Vinesource voice a character, but he only gets one line. It's like, can you do a whole episode?
Oh.
Like, wait, later, there's a flashback, so I actually care about her roles. And then, also, like, I'm getting sick of, the therapy slop dialogue in all these shows they make, like, glitch shows. Like, you know, like, characters constantly consoling each other and constantly crying. Like, that's the whole dialogue. That's the only dialogue they ever do, other than random XD. And it's like, I don't know, I'm getting a bit tired of it.
I am noticing a pattern with that.
But also, it's just like, like, dolphin character is just annoying. I don't really care. But I don't know, it's just, I wasn't that captivated. Like, the premise is interesting, but that's it. The characters don't.
I see
carry it.
people hate. I see people hate it too much just because of how the characters look, and that's just.
Oh yeah. Like the main criticism point most people have is just the women, and it's just
Yeah,
you could not talk about the actual writing stuff, huh? Oh
Well-
no, just
No,
the
no,
way the
Now
women
your
look.
criticism
people are
is your
too brain dead
criticism
for
just
that.
Well,
They-
yeah,
they
you
just-
had the people who are actually critiquing the show, then you had the woke scolds who are like, this woman is too
then you have the
hot.
people who just
It's
hate it
just-
because
Yeah.
the main character's female. Like that's not a problem. That's
I
just
didn't
a
see
writing
that.
choice.
Don't see anyone say
I
that.
don't know why, but like I'm not about to have an issue with it. Like every single glitch show except for SMG4, protagonist is female.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like,
Yeah,
I-
it doesn't matter
I
what the
don't
gender
care,
is.
I
really.
would care.
Gender
if-
doesn't matter.
I would
Like
care
it's a
if
person.
if it was like, I don't know, like the recent Odyssey film, if there was like clearly like a political reason for it, then I'd care. But there's not. Like, I don't consider Glitch to be like, a woke company, so I don't think there's a
No.
political agenda there, so I don't care.
Well, listen, they can't be woke because like all they do is like accept shows from other people, and so it technically isn't their
That's-
fault.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Mm,
I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's any
yeah,
like,
they
weird
have
political
it's their
reason,
choice on who they
so
pick.
I don't have
So-
any problem.
Yeah.
True.
Like literally I could create a show that is just like non-gender, non-voice, just like most basic bare bones characters ever that don't have any specific details about them, and somehow someone's gonna have a woke problem about it.
Yeah, well, see that's just in the internet for you. Everybody's gonna have a problem with you. Even I have haters.
I
don't
mean,
know how.
in an ideal world, you'd be able, but like, you wouldn't have to worry about all this politics stuff. You'd be able to have, if you wanted only women, you'd be able to do that. If you wanted only like white people and your show, that wouldn't be a problem. But you can't, people are weird about it. You get attacked by one side or another. For
Yeah.
whatever reason.
People are gonna attack you because you only have white people in your movie. That's fucking stupid.
Well, that
and then you're
has
gonna get
happened.
attacked if you add a black person in there. So
Oh no! Now you're
you're
acting
always,
wrong.
no matter
Fuck
what
up.
you do, you're gonna get attacked by someone.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
the
just the
world
nature
works
of it these
nowadays.
days.
And listen, guys. There's the art of not giving a shit. It's
Yeah,
like-
exactly. That's how you get through it. You just do not care about
Yeah,
those
you
people who are
don't-
going to be
yeah.
complaining about a
You
certain
just
thing that
ignore
they
it.
don't like.
The problem is, loads of like companies bend the knee to,
Yeah,
the
they do.
council
That's
mobs.
the other problem is that they just they're
I
just
mean,
like,
Glitch,
okay,
Glitch
fine,
did this.
have
They
it.
did this with their voice actor controversy. Like,
Which
they
one?
bent the knee.
Oh god, don't remind me.
Eggman Nigger, that controversy. Remember that? Where
No,
where
I
the
don't
voice
wanna
actor,
get
he
into
said
that.
Eggman
I don't know
Nigger,
what it is,
and it was
Oh.
like, you can't say
Yeah.
that for some reason.
Oh boy, watch No get canceled because he's mentioning the name of a fucking character that's not even the direct word.
Oh no!
Oh
Cancel this
no,
motherfucker!
not egg.
Yeah, you can't say the word nigger. How dare you? Short
Damn!
for negative.
can't say
Congratulations,
the
Say that
guys.
short
word.
The stream is now
term.
demonetized. Whatever money it
can't-
might have made is now non-existent.
Can't say
Congratulations.
negative.
Literally,
Don't dare.
watch all of us get canceled because we decided to shorten the term of negative.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, dear.
I don't know. I mean, like, they could say far worse stuff and I wouldn't care. Like,
Oh yeah.
but obviously,
there's like so much worse
Glitch has
stuff
made
that-
the terrible decision of basically pandering to an audience of certain political leanings, which are some of the most insufferable people you do not want as your main audience, but they're kind of trapped with that audience, and so they can't.
Yeah.
If they're they have to basically walk on eggshells. Can't take
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Also, there's
Like-
apparently been recent controversy because the guy who wrote for SMG4 back during 2022 has basically
Yeah,
said
that's
they
it.
were...
That's
The
existed
problem
too.
is, as far as I'm aware, and I haven't looked into this, so these are baseless, as in there's no evidence backing it up as far as I'm
Yeah,
aware. Right?
there's no like, I mean, yeah, there's no screenshots of anything. There's no photos or anything. It's a big wall of text.
The other thing,
That's what it
I
is.
saw the guy, the writer Barlow Solas, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, something
He
along those lines.
commented on a video critiquing SMG4, and his comment had a bunch of bizarre points, as in he had a bunch of stupid ideas for what they should have done, and so it makes me think maybe Kevin was shooting down your ideas because he genuinely had a bunch of bad ideas. Like he thought the show they were basically lazy and greedy because they didn't move the show from Gmod to SFM. It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like he was like,
What the
yeah, they
fuck?
should have moved to SFM if they were serious about quality. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
that
let's
would
make
fund
animation 10 times harder.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
They their upload schedule would be decimated, which would decimate the
Yeah.
income. But also that just fundamentally changes the nature and identity of the whole show. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like sure
It's all about ragdolls
the
and
identity
Mario
of
getting his ass
the
out.
identity of the show has shifted over time on some things, but that was
Yeah.
gradual. It being a Gmod machinima show is integral to its identity by the time he was
Exactly.
writing. Like you can't just change SFM changes everything. Like
Yeah.
that would be a dramatic change. Like when
Mhm.
they made
Be intense.
when they made story, when they went more story heavy, well that was a gradual change. Where you can see
Yeah.
where the Waluigi arc is way is you can see the progression from that to the anime arc. Like there's
Yeah.
it gradually gets more serious. It
Yeah.
gradually becomes more
Yeah.
well written and more structured and stuff. Like, and it gradually introduces more original elements over time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
a
like what stuff with the
so
Genesis
not
Kingdom.
only did he propose that, but he was like, so you see, Kevin is evil because he wanted to basically make a Western, what was it what's that manga or anime genre? It's I think
I
One
don't
Piece
know.
would fit in it. It's like what is
Oh,
the
what
name
is
of
it?
it?
Oh, I've forgotten the name.
What is shoujo manga? What is that? No, that's females. What's the male equivalent? It's what's the male equivalent manga for boys? What's that called? Is it One Piece?
Men.
One
Men.
Piece.
No idea what the hell you're on about.
Wait, give me a minute here. Shonen. Basically, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh
Basically,
yeah,
he
a shonen
said
jump.
Kevin wanted SMG4 to become a Western shonen sort of style thing, and he was like, "That's evil." I guess was the suggestion. It's like, why?
What?
That's sort of that's the direction John wanted to take the show to be some sort of Western shoujo sort of or not no shonen sort of thing. It's like,
Shonen.
what's wrong with that? Because he was suggesting that's some sort of evil business decision. It's like, what the fuck he's talking? What's evil about that? That was
Is
generally
that-
how
are
he
we
phrased
missing-
it.
Evil
Are we,
about
are we
that.
missing some context? We're even missing some context in
you know,
the
he
way
was like,
Kevin
"That's-"
proposed it, or this guy's
Yeah.
just calling it evil because it's just something he didn't like.
Okay, so by this logic, literally every existing Shonen Jump anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, One Piece, whatever, is technically evil by this guy's
Well, no,
description.
no. What he meant, he wasn't talking about. He was meant the business decision. He was talking about it it was some decision made for business reasons, and it was I'll try and find the comment.
This is really strange.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was really bizarre because I interacted with him years before, and he just seemed normal. Like, it was strange. And he made a cool arc idea, and it's like, I don't know, he became weird. Like, since then,
Yeah.
it's odd. Like, he became bitter or something. This is like, you don't just take, like, when a former employee comes out, you don't just take them at that word, because they could, like, if they are bitter, if they are bitter, like, there's very good chance they're untrustworthy. Like, this has happened.
Yeah.
You don't just take them
Yeah,
at their
this
word.
has happened before.
That's
Mhm.
unreliable. And I'm gonna try and find his comment. I think I know what video I saw on. It's a video that I was mentioned in, not negatively. It's just I was mentioning it, so I commented on it. I'm pretty sure I saw in this one.
How we do love drama sometimes. Cough, cough, not.
I don't think it's gonna be
Honestly,
very far.
what is it with the internet and like stirring up any drama they can find?
Well, it's because it gets you attention. That's why.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
it
me!
gets
I'm being a
attention.
big
They eat
fucking
it.
twat.
They eat that shit up all the time.
Can we like just execute those people? Is that like an option?
That's literally isn't that literally the never mind.
No, just speak up. Come on. I want to hear it.
No, I
Speak up.
isn't
Come
that
on.
literally the plot of like most dictatorship movies?
Well, yes, but but
Won't that be won't that be what your movie be about?
no. See, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, but that's like least obvious evil dictator type thing.
Least
Or like most
obvious.
obvious.
Like, I'm a dick in my movie, and I'm good. I'm glad to admit that. Like, I know some other motherfuckers who have made the same statements and isn't in a movie, and actually are dickheads to me and harassing me. I'm not gonna name names, but like, I've been through some pretty fucked shit lately.
Damn.
Not gonna start that with here, but like, there are people out there who are shut the fuck. There are some people out there who like fucking say shit and actual dictator-esque statements, which is actually fucked, and they are still on Discord and they get away with it. That surprises me the most.
Darn.
Sorry about that. Anyways,
I can't find the comment, but I swear I saw it and he
Darn.
said those things. I swear I'm not making it up.
Oh dear.
But it seems really bitter, and it's just like I don't trust ex-employees who are like obviously explicitly like bitter or resentful. I don't trust that
Yeah.
it's gonna be an accurate story.
Mm.
You know, but I remember, wasn't it something similar? Like, for an example, like a Bayonetta voice actor was like let go or something, and she was like made a controversy about it, but it turned out she hadn't been truthful about how much she'd been paid for about something. It was like, you just don't take these people at their word if they don't
Yeah.
have any
Yeah,
receipts.
don't take it as a gospel, basically.
Yeah.
And also the guy like made some weird like suggestions in a comment once, and so I think like I swear wasn't one of the things is that like he was his ideas were like turned down or whatever. And it's like I think I see why because you've made
Yeah.
some strange suggestions about like the intention of Kevin and stuff, and you've made some bizarre creative like suggestions, like the SFM thing. It's like really bizarre. Did you even understand like the show
Yeah.
at a core level? Like odd.
Yeah, it's like because like if he was like an animator, you would know damn well he probably would not suggest that at all because he would actually like know how animation works and how much time it takes. So like, yeah, it's people's brains, they don't work often. Yeah. I'm actually gonna.
EJ asked about KOJs. That's Knights of Guinevere. I haven't watched that. I don't know. I'm not interested. Don't care
why
about
are
that.
people not watching Knights of Guinevere?
Mm,
It's actually
I
like,
don't care.
you know
It
that
looks
not everyone
boring.
You
And
know,
I don't
because like, not
care
everyone has to look
for
into.
whoever the creator is. I don't care about their work. I've never
don't care about
watched
Daniel
The Owl
Craig,
House,
man.
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
It
like
just looks.
exactly. It's like there's just one thing. It's like not everyone's going to be interested in everything. Yeah.
I just don't care. It
Yes.
just looks boring. I just don't have any interest in it.
It's just like
What's
it's just not your type of thing.
TGD? What's he talking about there? The main not game over. What's he referring to? TGD in chat. He says, "What about Knights of Guinevere and TGD? What's he referring to?"
Gaslight District.
Yeah, the gas
Oh,
industry.
I did watch that, and that's probably the best glitch show other than Digital Circus. Like, and it's only got one
Yeah,
episode.
that one is quite the interesting one. I like it.
That's got flaws still.
Well, yeah, of course. It's like
but,
nothing's perfect, of course, but like it's
no, I'm
it's
interested
it's
to see what
different from
comes
the
next.
usual. It's different from the usual. Oh, it looks nice, but it's actually not because it's all gritty. It's all gritty and people dying and shit. Like everyone's a bunch of murderous maniacs.
Are you dissing Murder Drones right now?
Not intentionally.
They're nice. Watch it, motherfucker.
Watch them. Ow.
Yeah.
Eh.
I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
Oh yeah. No, did you like see that? Like the full thing of like okay. Oh, this is something like where is it? I've lost it. Where is it? I swear I had it. Hold on a second. I gotta go look through all my images here. Where is it? I swear I had it. Hold on. Is it just not? Where is it? Okay, it's just no. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So like okay, this is something completely random, but I guess it's just a little something. I don't know if you've actually like seen like the full image and all, because I know you're not like on Discord as often as Ocelot, so I'm gonna like hold on, zoom in on that. So yeah, I've been doing like this thing where I've just been like doing like these little drawing designs of like all like the people I mostly talk to on Discord and stuff, and this is what I did for like for you, Null, that I've just sent in chat.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I've got to admit, I can't compared to if I send the full image, hold on, because that's just like a cropped one. If I send like the full image, where is it? Hold on, it's somewhere. Here it is. Like compared to like the full image here, I've when it sends. Hold on.
So I will say, people often portray my character with two eyes, but like very clearly, my profile picture only has one eye. Like very clearly, that's because it's a reference to Zero, who only has one eye. So.
I actually never knew that.
Wait, can't you see? Like it only has one eye.
I think I like based like the front design off of like I remember there's an image somewhere of like a 3D no null head somewhere. I don't know where
That's
it's
not
from.
that's
Or who made it.
unofficial. That's not official, guys. So.
But yeah, yeah, I can kind of see like how like the one eye thing works, but like yeah, but compared to like everyone else in like this image, I for some reason I can't. It kind of makes you look like the youngest one here, even though you're not. You're like out of the collection of these people here, you're like the oldest.
Who actually is the youngest here? That's my question.
And the youngest in this call, probably you.
Fuck me.
How old are you?
Yeah, I think you're like the only one who's not an adult here.
I am an adult. Fuck you.
How
Oh,
old are
right.
you? 18?
Okay.
18.
18.
Alright.
20.
And I was 18. I was 18 in January.
Okay,
20.
yeah, see, then you're older than me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel old,
So,
Deacon. Feel old.
Yeah,
feel
I'm
old.
21. I'm gonna be 22
I'm
this year.
fucking
so,
old.
Damn. Why are y'all so fucking old? No, kidding.
Yeah, I'm like
AJ.
actually in
You
a
respect the
hospital bed
elderly
right
in
now.
you.
Totally.
What? 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 Where did this come from? Well, you didn't tell me you're in a hospital.
Wait, what?
I'm being silly. I'm not actually. I'm
Oh.
sitting in a chair in real life.
Okay, Grandpa,
I'm
do
just.
we have to take you to the
I'm
elderly
making,
home again?
I'm
Your
making an
sarcasm-
I'm
Deacon
old
Fossil Spy.
joke.
There's a
Oh.
Deacon
To be honest,
Deacon Fossil Spy.
Deacon.
Christ, I'm not actually like.
You're not actually
Jesus
dying.
I'm not actually dying. Good lord.
0 from
Oh,
SMG4.
dear.
It's Mark
Yeah.
Reed, 0 from SMG4. Good
Mark
job. You
Reed,
got the
like,
reference.
even though he's literally watching, like, he doesn't really absorb, like, what the conversation at all. Like,
He probably just
it,
nodded.
like, it goes in his head. He notices one word that he recognizes, and then it goes out. Like,
Trigger
Oh.
word.
he doesn't absorb the substance of the conversation.
No, not really. It's like just like figuring out like what are like the different trigger words for him. And I think we all know one. Obviously, the main one is Mr. Puzzles, of course.
Is
Yeah, I
that
had to
split up now?
mention him.
Like, Mark Reed, well, I had to private that video I made, like the first one, about Mark Reed, like the backstory, because, you know, I kind of stupidly included what is probably their real name, so I had to private that video for privacy
Oh.
reasons.
Oh dear.
Obviously, I didn't
Oh,
think at the
dear.
time. I thought, oh, there's
Oh
no
my
way,
God,
but
no.
it might have been.
Yikes.
So
The Mark Reed origin story, it's gone.
also, actually, yeah, never mind. But yeah, I had to private that video because obviously, you know, privacy
God.
reasons. But
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first time Dark Reed, the Reed shit was like a year ago.
But yeah,
Real
basically, Mark Reed, he's also, you know, don't overshare in chat. Don't give any personal information in chat.
Yes.
On the
Do
internet.
not share that stuff. It's
Never. Don't say
stupid.
your name, your real name. Just don't do that.
Don't
Mhm.
say stuff.
Obviously, Mark Reed is obviously not their real name, but it's very obviously their parents' names or whatever, or someone else's name. So you know, I'm not worried about
I
that.
wonder
but-
what the fuck their parents are gonna think. Like they're just gonna go on the internet and just see fucking a whole bunch of shit about their child just being on it. Like, what the fuck did you do?
It's like, oh, that would be incredibly funny to see it actually happen.
Yes.
Just to see their live reactions. Just imagine the first thing they say is just take everything down. Just imagine that.
Nah,
Erase everything.
they do not have copyright over their name, and I have. It is my intellectual property. You cannot harass me, bitch. I don't know. I was supposed to make a Breaking Bad reference. I forgot how it went.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh god damn it, Fractured! Stop going to bars.
But yeah, we got to do stuff more often. Like as a
Yeah,
group.
we gotta
Agreed.
think. Let's think. What stream ideas are there that could exist?
Well, my movie is starting animating, so
Wait, you're
soon,
actually
lads.
making that? I just thought that never
Yes.
happened.
Oh wow,
Oh,
thank
oh,
you.
yeah,
Thank you a lot
happening,
for that. Yeah, we actually hold on. Let me send you like 2 things that are like actually really fucking amazing.
Okay.
Let me search my folder real quick. Yeah,
Yes,
listen
so
to this.
that's a real thing that's happening. There's like I'm like
God,
making the main
2
soundtrack for it.
instrumentals, both
So
songs
like,
being sung.
okay,
Okay,
these
but
were
wait,
made by Magaria.
have
not
you
me.
actually got any like video? Because I don't
No.
believe
Well,
it
yes.
until there's video, like actual
Well, yes.
video made.
Yes, we're animating the first scene now. Believe it or not, after like 1.5 years.
You're so
Yeah.
long.
And I'm
Yeah,
like well, I would say I'd be animating, but I'm not. I can't right now because my laptop charges nothing.
How the fuck long does a laptop charger take? It should not take this long. How?
I don't know, my man.
God
It's bullshit too.
damn it. But yeah, the movie is making progress, so voice acting
Yes.
the voice acting is complete, so that's fun. Took a goddamn while, but yay.
Yay.
Bro, Mark Reed, you better be fucking joking, alright?
What?
What?
What did he say?
Well, I'm just in case I'm gonna remove that comment.
Mark, what did we just say? No sharing on
God,
the
God damn-
internet.
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Okay, so I
Mark.
think there's a chance they're joking, right? And at the end of the day,
I wouldn't put it
haven't-
past them if they're
at the end
serious.
of the day, they haven't like what would you do with that information? Like it's obviously worthless at the end of the day.
Well,
but
Okay,
Yeah, it is
I got
worthless,
a new
but
character
still.
idea for my show. It's called.
no.
Oh, stop. Oh, no.
That would be wild.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
better
gonna go
be
that far.
sorry. I
That's
forgive
fucked.
you.
I'm not-
I forgive you, Mark Reed.
You forgive him?
Yeah, I'm benevolent.
Very much. Just like
But yeah,
just like
what would
what you've done
we?
recently today, like making your Discord server 16 plus only, so that no obnoxious children can invade it anymore. Well, at least they have to attempt to, but then get slapped by mods.
Wait, which one?
Well, yeah, made some changes to my server. You know, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Um,
The server's just lined with bear traps now.
yeah, I think.
One wrong step and you're dead.
Yeah, I think I should have when I made my server, I should have obviously, you know, I was what would have been like 18, 19. It's like I wasn't really thinking about the responsibilities I sort of had because there were, you know, minors in there. So, you know, I didn't like have you know, I probably should have raised the, you know, the age gate to something, and I probably shouldn't have let there be a vent channel that, even though nothing ever
Oh,
like
God.
nothing inappropriate was ever in there. It's just probably shouldn't
Yeah.
have let that be in there. So I
I
decided to
try to
actually do
avoid the vent.
something
Yeah, I try to avoid the
because
vent
I
channels in
sort
public
of
servers.
forgot about my server. Didn't really
You
think
forget.
about it, so I was like, yeah, I probably should, even though it's inactive. Really, I should probably
Oh,
do some stuff to make it safer, I guess.
Yeah. And now it's safer.
But yeah, I mean, I would just make it 18 only, honestly. You know, because obviously, you
18?
know, I talk to people who aren't, you know, but you know, when you've got a server, you've got some sort of responsibility, and so it's probably not worth the risk. Um, Having people who are minors, but in a server that you run, but obviously, you know, I don't have any problems necessarily with minors. Obviously, just you know, some of them, you know, aren't insane, and so, you know, I can talk to. But you know, in a
Yeah,
server you run, you've got certain responsibilities. So obviously, you
yeah,
know, considering what I cover, like 16 makes more sense, and obviously,
yeah,
just you got, you know, got to ban completely certain topics. You know, if someone even tries to bring up something that's
yeah,
inappropriate, you gotta just go hard on that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, like, you know, like everyone's like
Because
acting
Jesus Christ,
mature and stuff.
because, you know, Discord is such a cesspit of degeneracy.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is an
Obviously, my
absolute
server has
mess.
always been safe from it. Like, I've never had issues. I had one time an alleged pedophile, and I asked him and then
Oh.
kicked him like, immediately.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's what is like.
But I never did
It's like
anything in
Discord.
my
It's
server. Like, as far as I'm aware, I was just told, "Oh, this guy's possibly a pedophile." Like, I just heard the allegations, so I was like, "I'm not taking a chance on that." So I was like,
yeah,
"Off you go,
and
ban you."
turns out he very much is. He's also like a lot of other disgusting
But other than
shit.
that, I
Like,
never had an issue.
yeah,
Like I had an issue with another server who was like I was a mod in that. I'm not gonna go into the entire discussion, but like I was a mod in the server and like my mod got taken away and like there's a mod in there who's because like my mod got taken away because I was smoking and drinking, but
Yeah.
now there's a person in the mod now there's a mod in there who literally made certain statements about killing certain people. I'm not gonna say who, but it's a certain statement that a certain person back in the day also used to make, if you know what I mean.
a certain man who made a certain war happen.
Yes, yes, that. Now that
Yeah.
person is a mod, so I'm wondering like what the fuck
Who used to
is happening.
utilize a certain Buddhist symbol.
Yeah, and,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, it was a
and
Buddhist
they
symbol
now
at
they're
first,
coming
wasn't
after
it?
me, right? They're saying like, oh, like, oh, he's an alcoholic, he's bad. Oh, you're a fucking that and that and that. I'm not gonna say what, but like, you're not any better than yourself than me, dog. Like, at least I know when to quit drinking, dipshit.
Most of the time.
Watch it. But
This
yeah,
is
there's
fucking fly in the roof.
I
God's sake,
actually
man.
had and like the guy who used to be in Afterlife and a bunch of other servers as well. I banned him from there. It's like
Mm.
the guy was
Afterlife has had quite a bit of like the Afterlife server itself. It's had a bit more issues with like you know, shit people. But then again, just like with no server, just boot them out.
yeah,
It's
just
like it's been pretty easy in the grand scheme of things just to like filter out the shit people and all that. But
Anyway,
Hmm?
I'm just
So,
trying to think of what we can talk. I want to do streams every week, like maybe Wednesday this time every week or something. But I just don't know.
yeah, you gotta
Gotta find
think.
stuff
You
to
gotta
cover.
think. What kind of topics would fit for like
Because
type of stuff?
you know, I
It's like
want to talk to you guys more. You know, I enjoy.
yeah, be
You know, you guys,
engaging like
you know, are
engaging with each other
friends
like proper friends.
online that I value. Like you guys are my main online friends. You know, my friends who only have online. I value you guys actually. You know, just want to say
Yeah.
that. You know, be
Nice.
cringe and say,
Lovely.
you know, you guys. You know, I value you guys as my friends
Yeah.
online, and so I want to hang out with you guys more. But
Yeah.
need an excuse to do so.
Yeah, you gotta find ways to like do things because it's like in this sort of thing where like when you've done like a when you have a channel that's done a very like a specific thing, like in this case it's
Yeah.
SMG4, when you've done this thing for like a good few years and you've done live streams about it, and since SMG4 was a weekly show you had plenty of stuff to like make streams and do about, but now that it's suddenly over and now you don't get the influx. Sure, there's like SMG4 fan channels, but there'll never be like a time where like they can like properly like replicate how the original was like. And so it's like a lot harder to like,
Yeah.
do
Like-
engage more. It's sort of like
you know,
it hits a roadblock.
the video I released recently is not done well. It is only 2.5k views or something. Like that's not good. By
Yeah,
most
it is
standards.
not.
What?
Yeah,
That's only
yeah.
like $4 of ad revenue. That's like,
Damn, it's only
and for the
four.
amount of work I put into it, that just doesn't justify my user
Yeah.
time really.
Listen, though, right? Because you've got to remember, right? It's been 6 months since your previous video, right? Because look, this is gonna happen with me as well. When I make my stuff, right? When I make my next video, whatever, it's gonna do the exact same thing. It's gonna flop and it's gonna be horrible, right? But you've got to remember, right? It's been over 6 months since SMG4's ended now, right? We've been 6 months without like the actual thing that made us popular to begin with, and yet you've made a Machinima episode, which still has accumulated 2,500 views. It doesn't.
Yeah. I mean,
I know
I'm
it
not
doesn't.
taking it for granted. It's just
No, I know. Yeah.
I can't really justify how long it took to make that video. Like, and you know, usually I could justify the amount of time I spent on my channel previously because I'd make quite a bit of money, which I also miss. I miss when I made money from my YouTube channel.
Same.
Man.
I can vouch for that. Same. Yeah.
Goodbye, money.
What have you been? I'm making a channel now. You made that theory video about calling all villains 2 months ago, but what have you been doing with your channel since then? Like, what's your plan? What are you making? Are you making anything?
Yeah, the big explosion, man. The big explosion.
What?
TNC knows a
You're
little
building
bit
a
about
bomb?
it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. I am actually working on things to put
okay.
out as a.
Yeah.
Because look, I don't want to do what I've been doing, where I'll come back right for like what 2 or 3 videos, and then I'm off again. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to build something where I can upload regular. Can someone say
Regularly.
it? Yeah, thank you. And have it actually structured to the point where, if I do become unwell or anything of the sort, things will still keep on rolling, if that makes sense. So I'm in that like ballpark of, yeah, the channel's dead in a minute. But once I do get things fired up again, I am hoping it will start to spring back to life.
Yeah.
There is one thing that I'm working on at the minute, which I can say, just straight up. I've been working on a script to obviously be part of a video. It's a tutorial, so for all the people who wanted to make their own SMG4 original characters and stuff, right?
Okay.
In Gary's mod, they would just use the submaterial tool and recolor certain elements and things like that.
Yeah.
And there's been no specific tutorial for how to, there's no friendly guide specifically tailored to this. To create your own SMG4 character, like a different variation or a different thing, right? And so
Yeah.
I'm working on a tutorial which is going to be user friendly and stuff. People will be able to follow it and they won't get confused. That's what I'm working on to be my next video.
Okay.
Just to get out to keep the channel actually, alive in a sense. And I'm hoping it will do well because there's still a ton of people that want to make their own what's it called, AUs or whatever, alternate universes.
Even just like usual like machinima people, not just SMG4 exclusively, like just machinima people in general who want to make like their own OCs, but like don't have like the proper time and like skill to like make a proper full original 3D character and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the next thing in line that I'm working on to hopefully get out within the following weeks. But it's going to require a lot of editing and a lot of because I've got to voice it as well, and I've got to voice it to be as clear as possible for someone to follow. It's got to be as clear as possible to the point where Mark Reed can follow it, for example, something like that.
That's a high bar.
Mark Reed.
I just noticed your channel descriptions. I literally don't know what to do.
Exactly, I don't. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so it's like that kind of. I'm in that ballpark of SMG4's ended. What am I meant to do from this point? So
original content. I know it's a weird statement, but
I used to do original content until SMG4 blew up on my channel.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I actually, whilst we were all talking, I did bring back my Extra Roma channel. I've rebranded it back to Extra Roma again, so that's cool. Maybe I can post some random BS that doesn't make sense on there.
Extra Roma, yes, you have.
Yeah.
This is a really good channel banner, I have to say. I'm not subscribed to it. Oh damn, I'm not. I was not subscribed to it.
Yeah, it was originally just a joint channel between me and my girlfriend, but we never used it. So.
Wait, hold on. Send me channel link. I need to be subscribed.
Hold on, I'll send it.
It used to be called Extra Roma to begin with, but in the beginnings of when Racoma blew up.
Yo, Racoma? Racoma?
Yeah, Racoma was going to be my game channel. Look, anyways, there's nothing. Look. It's just.
What is this?
Look, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, look, I've said it for many years now, right? It's been 3 years, and I've been putting it off time and time again. I've been trying to get my head around Fracture, but there's obviously a lot of personal things that get in the way. Life is just busy as hell. But
yeah,
I am getting to it, and once I do, because the thing is, I don't want to pump out slop, right? I want to learn. I want to properly learn everything to do with Gary's Mod, Blender, Source Filmmaker.
Don't set yourself too high a bar.
That's what I've been doing, and it's annoying. I've been doing what people would call a stupid Waluigi, where, I set myself. Okay, I set myself standards too high to the point where if I don't like
nothing
it,
gets done.
Nothing gets done. It will get scrapped. Exactly.
What kind of shit I get?
Why did you put the Magari reaction, bro? Right.
The kind of shit I get on my For You page.
But yeah, I want to say that
you're
it
gonna
isn't
get cancelled there, buddy. Don't joke about
It
that
is-
word.
You're not streaming. Yeah, jumped it. Can't cancel me.
It is inspired. I've been a little bit inspired by you, Nonal, to actually get on with it. If that makes sense, because
Awesome.
obviously, you came up with the Pac-Man thing. I don't know how long it's taken for you to get it out, but
Two
You said
and a
around, like,
half
2
weeks, something like that.
yeah, and so
Right.
you thought about it and you just got straight into it. You just put your head down, got into it, and it's already out now. It's amazing, and it's kind of gives me that energy to be like, well, I just need to get this shit out, I need to fucking do the same thing. Get my shit out. Just stop procrastinating if it's good enough or not. But yeah,
Yeah. I see.
No, I mean,
I'm probably the
you
most
know,
I've spoken a stream.
yeah, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if that ever comes out, what happens. You know, just start. I know you wanted it to be like a movie or some shit. Just make
Yeah.
an episode 1 that's like 10 minutes or something. And
Yeah,
like,
a pilot.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Lovely, lovely.
yeah. So basically, we've got to hope that Calling All Villains releases at some point, so we can revive our channels.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it
Um,
is somewhere this year.
We've got to do
hopefully.
a competition, see who gets the most views on our
I
first
love-
theory video.
Oh,
Yeah, I love doing that. Yeah.
the views.
I mean, the thing is,
it's
it's actually
War of the
kind of,
Furious
it's
all
actually
over
pretty
again.
competitive because you have a lot more subscribers, but I am able to get my videos out quicker, and my videos generally do well in the algorithm. Despite
And
me
also-
having
yeah, and
way
like-
less
and like-
subs, so it's actually competitive.
like,
when
The
you
SMG4 Theory
compete.
channel is just like the quality. It's just like the control kind of thing because it's like it's the slowest out of them all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you-
it's
I'm
because
gonna say that
it's
now.
it's
I
because
know I'm
this
throwing shade
video
at pretty
is
much myself here,
literally
but it's like yeah.
it's literally video by committee. Like, no wonder it takes forever for videos to come out. You have to go through multiple people. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
no wonder it
Yeah.
takes forever.
And also, it's like the minute you finish working on a video, it takes a day or like less than a day for the next
Yeah,
piece of
It
information
takes
to
like
come
a
out.
day and then something new happens.
It's
Like,
you know.
fucking hell!
Damn.
You have actually
You
opened
just-
my eyes,
Hey,
no,
you just finished this video. Well, guess what? Here's an update on the news. Oh god.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
new bit of
Yeah,
information.
when the next, like, when they make a, I'm assuming the trailer they released was more like a teaser trailer when they made that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an yeah.
So
they'll
I'm
they'll
assuming
definitely have like an
what will
actual trailer.
happen is that they'll make some sort of community post announcement with an image, and then that will tell us the date of an actual proper trailer, and then we'll make our
Yeah.
theory video. Then we'll compete after
Let
the
me have a
trailer. We'll
look.
watch the trailer on stream, and then
Yeah.
we'll be ready, set, go. We've got to make our videos and compete for views.
Yeah.
So you get more views, as a friendly competition, you know.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that'll be exciting. We'll be able to do stuff and hopefully make money again and views.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So yeah.
What
Oh,
if we
like
decide to go
okay.
back
So
to
I'm looking at Examinations' posts. So like they made I think Calling All Villains started around 8 months ago because they had a post which is literally called Calling All Voice Actors, teasing the name right up in there. And then like they had like a post like again 8 months ago, which was just talking about some general things about the channel. And then they said like they were making room for an upcoming project, which was the biggest project they've ever done. So Calling All Villains should probably. I'm guessing Calling All Villains. If I were to guess, it could be like the size of like a smaller scaled like glitch show. I'm imagining maybe the same size as an actual as like a proper glitch show. Maybe like maybe like Murder Drone size in terms of like time length and like in terms of like video lengths and stuff. Not as big as Digital Circus, obviously. If they end up having a fucking 1 hour Mr. Puzzles video, I'd be very amazed, but they probably would not end up doing that. But
something very bad which I can't say on stream.
Don't.
Dark, stop it! Stop! We don't want this to get deleted, Dark. Come on.
I didn't mention it.
Behave.
I didn't say shit. You can't. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and then so we'll get a theory video out for the trailer for the actual video when it comes out.
Yeah.
If it ends up being really bad, then obviously I'll make a critique video that will get flamed but tons of views. So that'll be fun. I remember when I made one for Warfare 2024, I said it was bad in a video, and that was there's a big segment of people who were not happy with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully it's not bad.
Scary me.
But, can't be sure. I still find the absence of weapons really strange. Wait, why is he not in
Yeah.
the trailer?
All right.
He's
Right.
strange.
What Mr. Puzzles is gonna start talking to Mr. Weapons as Schizo since Mr. Weapons died a while back or disappeared.
But that's
and he's just
really
gonna start-
bad. Wait, that's not the outcome you want from Wattfy. Like that's
Yeah,
just
well,
lame.
no, yeah.
To be honest,
well,
I'm not. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not. I don't like the concept of the time skip unless they're doing something obviously really interesting that I haven't seen yet. Like I don't know how I feel about the time skip.
That means more
That takes
content.
place.
That means you can do more flashbacks, and you can do the.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, we don't know much right now. We know practically
But
nothing.
Mr. Puzzles is an alcoholic. The boy is finally getting. This is finally.
He's taking notes out of your page,
taking
clearly.
exactly.
But yeah,
So,
I'm probably gonna end the stream here. We're going for 2 hours, but yeah, it was fun.
okay.
We talked a lot about other stuff I wasn't expecting, and that was
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to find. Let's do a stream next week, same time. But I'm gonna have to find assuming that works for everyone.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to find a stream topic by then, which I'm sure I will. But yeah, let's make this a
Oh, wait, that
weekly
should be long
thing.
enough.
I'll make it a weekly thing.
Yeah.
You know, we can talk
Bring back
about
weekly no faps.
when's that new Spider-Man film come out? Maybe we could talk about that if people
July
see that.
29th.
Right. Okay, so that's literally next week.
Yeah. Could even talk about like, I don't know, like one of them for like a later topic could be like Sonic Movie 4 when that starts getting up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of that. Do you guys see the Avengers Doomsday trailer and how bad it looks?
Yeah, it's like
It looks like an
they're
AI
trying to
trailer.
replicate
It looks like
so
it
bad,
because
aren't
the AI trailers have ruined new Marvel trailers because the new Marvel trailers look like AI trailers. And to be fair, this movie is such slop that it looks like an AI trailer.
You know,
Like,
see,
the
the thing
CGI
is, right,
looks really bad with like.
you know what they're
shots.
gonna do? You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna re-release Endgame with an extra scene.
Yeah,
so
they're
Doomsday makes more sense.
gonna add extra scenes to Endgame that ruin will worsen Endgame to make Doomsday make more sense. It's really bad.
You're not supposed to do that. Like,
yeah.
Are you guys really?
Murder Jones ended. You can do that with Murder Jones. Fucking end. You can't do that, motherfucker. It's been like how long? 6 years since fucking Endgame released, and people have overanalyzed that shit as fuck.
Aren't you guys hyped for this new villain who only appeared in a post-credit scene in a movie that not everyone's seen? Which is Fantastic Four.
I just came back. What?
You seen the Avengers Doomsday trailer?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, what do you think?
It can only go two ways.
What you mean? Really shit or really bad?
Literally no hope. There's like no hope for it. And you know what? Okay, this is something that has been going through my mind a bit as well. It's just trailers in general, but not just Marvel, although Marvel's a big offender of it. Just like most modern film trailers, often, I fucking hate them. I hate the way they're structured. They feel the exact same. It's like the music sounds the exact same most of the time. They're structured the same way. Like you have this dramatic, like droning shot. You have like a few character lines and a few like probably important lines, but then you'll completely cut the music to say a joke. You'll probably do that like maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times on a good day, and just they just all feel the same. It's like as everyone just like every single trailer just seems to copy the next one, and especially when they overshare stuff. Like Jesus Christ, like do I want to like even the Sonic movies are bad at this. Like, did we really need the bit where Eggman, where like the moon gets destroyed? That's like at the very end of the film.
They revealed a ton of stuff they shouldn't have.
Yeah, they revealed too much.
I'm gonna say one trailer that it's a teaser-esque trailer, but for a glitch show, Digital Circus Episode 8. That was a good trailer.
Yeah, glitches trailers. I like them more because like they're more unique. Like the music in them is like different, and like it's not just the same like dramatic stuff. I mean, obviously Glitch makes shows, not films, but still, it's like they've got different vibes depending on what like the actual thing is, and it's like it's different, and that's
Yeah.
what I like more about
Well,
them.
yeah, but then also
Most.
bring it back to Doomsday. Aren't you guys excited to see Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine? Do you remember Gambit? Do you even know who I'm talking
No.
about?
Yeah, I
Who?
know
No,
who Gambit is.
Gambit?
I know who.
Who's
Gambit
that?
is
I
goated.
watched
Do you remember
the movie
Gambit is goated.
yesterday and I forget.
Do you remember Gambit from Deadpool and
Yes,
Wolverine? Are
yes,
you
yes,
excited to
he's
watch him
goated.
fight Shang-Chi? Do you remember who Shang-Chi is?
Yes, I remember
No.
who Shang-Chi
Okay,
is.
now I don't even know who that.
Yeah,
It sounds like
years
just
and
spouting
years and years
nonsense,
ago,
mate.
like years and years ago, like 2020 or 2021, there was a movie called Shang-Chi that was released. Do you remember that? Wait, it's over 5 years ago. I haven't watched
Oh,
it.
was
I
it
never
like
watched
with
it.
the weird like
But it's like-
ring
The ring.
things or something?
Yeah, so
Rings.
basically it's this like
Ugh.
you know, so he's gonna fight Gambit. Shang-Chi versus Gambit. Are you guys excited for Shang-Chi versus Gambit?
Listen, Gambit is actually goated, so do not shit talk.
Are you guys excited to see Yelena, or whatever the hell her name is from Thunderbolts? Do you know who Yelena is? Or
Who the
Yelena?
fu-
What?
Do you remember?
This is
Aren't you guys
this is
excited
an
to see
example.
Red Guardian return?
The
Thunderbolts was fun. Thunderbolts was fun.
That's bad. That's what you're on about.
the Marvel
Really bad.
Cinematic
Oh,
Universe.
bad. No, I enjoyed Thunderbolts. It was fun.
I
No,
think
it wasn't. It
the
was
the
shit.
Marvel Cinematic Universe is a great example of something that should have ended ages
Yeah,
ago,
should
but
have
somehow
ended.
it didn't.
Like
Yeah.
they should have.
Endgame should have ended it.
They should
Oh,
have like they could have
Hello,
continued
Jack.
Spider-Man, but everything else should have
Oh.
ended. Should have just
Yeah,
ended
like
it.
why did you continue? Like
What's
make
up?
make more films. Okay, make more films. I don't care, but just don't put them all in the MCU, especially when you keep changing your goddamn stories.
Well, the funny thing about the MCU is that they were going to set up Kang as like a villain.
Yeah, they were.
But
They
then
were gonna
the
set up this
actor
Kang
got
guy.
into controversy, so they scrapped the whole thing. And it's very funny.
Oh,
They were like Kang will return, and it turned out to never happen.
Kang will not return because of multiple allegations.
There's always, whenever there's a piece of media, there's always allegations that come later.
I want the
For some
Blu-ray
reason,
DVD
they never
of
stop
Ant-Man and the
coming.
Wasp. I want the Blu-ray DVD of Ant-Man and the Wasp say that Kang will not return because of allegations.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so are you guys excited to see the Fantastic Four? That film was like the baby was CGI. That's the only thing I remember from that film. That the baby was CGI in one scene. That was so obvious.
Well, yeah. All I know
That
is
was
that the
funny.
baby is CGI and that Galactus sniffed
was
grass.
yeah, Galactus was such a clown. That was such a bad movie. Like the plot of that movie, like their big plan to defeat Galactus was to make him cross a line that was very clearly marked. Like they very clearly marked this line that they had to get him to walk past, and that was their plan. As it's so weird, it's so bad. That film was so bad. The CGI baby was so funny. Yeah, who cares? No one cares about these characters. So it's such a bad, like, I don't know. That's just like, who cares? And they're bringing back the X-Men again. It's just like,
Yeah, but
what are we doing?
They're
What are we
bringing back
doing?
the OG X-Men just because
Again.
nostalgia.
They had two
Again?
endings. They had two Logan and Deadpool and
Yeah.
Wolverine were both
Oh,
meant to be
Well,
endings
Deadpool and Wolverine-
for the Fox
Deadpool
universe.
and Wolverine was fun.
True,
And
eh?
I actually enjoyed that movie. If you don't enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine, you're not enjoying.
I remember I enjoyed it at the time. I need to rewatch it again.
It's
They're
fun.
probably
It's a
Kill
good
Xavier
enjoyable
for the
movie.
fourth, fifth time or
Wolverine's a
something.
bit is a bit.
Suddenly Jack's here.
Yeah.
I've been here for a
I
while.
said, hey Jack. You
Wait,
guys are deaf.
when did you?
You guys are deaf.
Am I
aren't you?
blind?
Yes,
Holy
you are.
crap, y'all are deaf.
Yeah. See, Deacon, you and me no ball. Hey, Jack, how you
Okay.
doing?
But yeah, that'll be really fun. I can't wait to watch that. Hell yeah, let's go Doomsday. Oh my god, can't wait. It
No,
literally will be Doomsday.
Imagine if it's just.
For
I
Marvel.
can't imagine what some cinema experience is going to be. It's just people yelling over literally everything.
There are people, like I have a friend in real life who's like genuinely sort of hyped for this movie. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Wait, why?
It can't be worse. The
Like-
cinema experience cannot be worse than Digital Circus episode 9.
It probably. I mean, I don't
No,
know.
it cannot. It cannot be. You cannot have people singing through the entire fucking cinema full volume, not giving a shit about the rest, and them wanting a peaceful fucking cinema experience. I didn't have that. Magario did. I feel bad for the man.
Oh yeah, you sent a video of everyone just singing in the cinema.
Yeah, that I feel
Like-
bad for him. Like I was praying to when I went. Like, please do not.
Vo in chat asked me, "Have you seen the Pac-Man TV series?" What are you talking about? Because
Pac-Man and the
Oh.
are you
Ghost
talking about?
Adventures.
Yeah, if you're talking about that, I never watched that. But it looks bad, and I don't
It
like
was-
the
it was-
character designs are creepy, and it's like one of those like 2010 era reboots of like a beloved character that looks ugly. Like they add, why do loads of these reboots of like cartoon characters, like they always have to like make the pupils like coloured and add those unnecessary extra detail to the characters? Like they've like my childhood favorite show Thomas, like they're rebooting that, and they've
Oh,
added
again?
they're adding coloured eyes. I think they did this when they made it like 2D animated. They added coloured eyes to him. It's like, he looks so ugly. Why did he add coloured
Oh,
eyes?
yeah, I know. It's like
You can
you-
even argue like when they added coloured eyes to Sonic back in Sonic Adventure, that was sort of, even though that doesn't look ugly and that works, it's still like, that wasn't necessary. You guys didn't have to do that. It's just like,
Good if you all remember Sonic Prime.
yeah, I watched
yeah,
that. I remember
I
enjoying
remember
that show had major issues. Obviously there's multiple angles you can attack it from. You can attack it from, its own
Yeah.
plot issues, or you can attack it from characterization issues, which all modern Sonic media suffers from. Characterization that isn't ideal if you prefer the original Japanese like game canon, like how he's characterized in those 2000 Sonic games.
Oh
the
yeah,
classic
like
games.
Jesus,
If you like that, like I do, then all modern Sonic media like has major issues on that front, characterization.
Yeah.
I'm willing to forgive that in Prime because that's not, that's a spin-off show. But
Yeah, Prime's just like
Yeah.
its own type of thing.
I enjoyed it. I need to rewatch it. It's been a while, but
I thought
Yeah.
season 3 was like really boring. Like,
Yeah, season three's
I liked
finale
the
took
concepts, but it was one massive fight scene the whole season. I remember that.
I
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, do
Also,
something
like
different.
they
they
say
switched it
season,
out.
but it's really part 3 of season 1. Like that was just one
Yeah.
whole season. They split up into like 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they stretched it out a bit too much. That's
Well, they just
like-
wanted to say they had more show than there really was.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom was a shit
I'll be
show,
back
but
in a
was
sec.
really funny.
So yeah, Sonic Boom was just like that. The TV show, not the game. The game's kind of shite. Yeah, the game's very shite. But it's like the TV show. It went full on in humor and was like it's funny as that one. Sonic Boom goes full
it's
funny.
funny. But Sonic Boom was funny as fuck. We gotta watch that sometime. That shit was funny.
If we don't get copyrighted, that is.
Just make it into a video or do Patreon.
To a Patreon. But yeah, Sonic Boom's funny. I feel like as much as I absolutely love Sonic Frontiers as a game, like I absolutely played that game to death. I feel
Yeah.
like parts of its writing feels like it's a sort of apology letter to Forces. Because Forces was an absolute disaster. What the hell happened with Forces?
You know Prime is a prequel to Frontiers, right?
It's a prick. Eh? How? How?
Sonic Prime takes place in the same universe as Frontiers. In case you didn't know.
Where'd you get that info from? I don't. Hold on.
That was I think the creator confirmed that.
I do not remember any of that. No, Sonic Prime is not a prequel to Frontiers.
There,
Oh,
yep,
okay. It says some things are saying like Sonic Prime is like taking place to Frontiers. Actually, hold on. I don't think I have to make a decision, but thing. Stupid ass decision. It's what are you pinging me for? What's that? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll have a look at that later. Hold on, I'm trying to find out. Okay, I like. like I generally will like have no idea if Sonic Prime like where it takes place or something.
Hello, I've returned. What did I miss?
We're just talking about we're still talking about Sonic. We're trying to find out if Sonic Prime is like where it takes place in the Sonic games because I'm getting like the idea that it is canon to the game.
I remember what you're talking about is someone somewhere, I think probably someone who worked on the show, for whatever reason said it was canon to the games when it clearly isn't. Wait, how in the hell can it possibly be canon?
Yeah,
to
exactly.
The games?
That's a bit I'm confused about because it's
So,
very different.
It's obviously not. Like, it's obviously someone just said that, but it's obviously not. It was obviously not intended to be, so therefore it isn't. You know, it's like the creative director said, "Oh yeah, the reason the moon isn't blown up in a lot of games after SA2 is because it rotated." It's like that's obviously not the actual. Even though someone with authority
that's
said
bullshit.
it,
that's
that's
not
obviously
how the moon
not
works.
true. Like, it's
Oh, yeah,
obviously
That's
okay,
not
so-
how a piece of. That's not how.
It takes place after Sonic Advance 3. What?
Huh?
What?
Well, yeah, it's obviously not actually like. It's obviously not canon. Like, it's obviously a bunch of bullshit someone made up on the spot. Like, it's obviously not true.
Yeah.
I'm still
dear.
waiting on the next mainline game to come out. There's no news on that. Well, I was
Yeah,
expecting
there's
there to be
literally
news.
there's literally nothing on
Like,
the
I was
next mainline game.
expecting it at Summer Games Fest or something, but it didn't. No, there's nothing.
I'm wondering, like, what was the gap? What was like the gap between? Hold
For
on,
some
let me have a
reason, the
look.
gap between mainline
Sonic-
games has been really long. Like Forces to Frontiers was 5 years.
Sonic Forces came out what
Forces came out in 2017. Frontiers came
time? Yeah,
out
it came
in
out. What
2022.
specific date? Let me have a look. Okay,
and then
November
obviously-
7th.
So it looks
And
like
if I have a look at Sonic Frontiers' first announcement, Sonic Frontiers.
yeah, well, I mean, it's looking like the game will probably come out next year, so it's going to be another 5-year gap.
Yeah.
Even though there's been, obviously loads of games in between this gap compared to Forces to
Oh
Frontiers.
yeah, a lot of smaller games like Cross Worlds and Dream Team. That's one that
Well,
exists.
the bigger one is obviously Shadow Generations.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one definitely is the bigger one. So it's like, I'm thinking is like, are they gonna do like that thing where like they give like certain game types like sequels, like they did like what they did with like Adventure. They made an Adventure 2. Like it's either gonna be, I'm either guessing it's gonna be a Frontiers 2.
Well, it's probably not going to be. It's obviously going to continue the game design and like development from
try and do like.
Frontiers. It's obviously going to continue the open zone stuff because that was
Yeah.
received well, and obviously the game
Yeah, that
sold
was
well.
the
I
open
doubt
zone
it's
was fun. I
it's
liked
almost certainly not going to be called Frontiers 2. Like I
it.
highly
Yeah,
doubt that.
I doubt it. I do hope it's a different name, but I do hope like that. Yeah, they do go for the open zone thing because it was fun. Frontiers is like open zone stuff. It was fun, but I can get why like, because as many people describe it, it's like a skeleton that needs more meat on it, basically. Because it was
rushed.
I will admit
The next game
did
said
look pretty
5
empty and,
years,
like,
so I'm
covered in
expecting it needs to be like a solid 7 out of 10 at the very least.
Yeah.
I expect more. I expect it to be, I'm expecting a lot from this. It's been a 5-year wait. It's expected to have a bigger budget. It has a base like Frontiers. Like it needs to, Frontiers was mid. It needs to expand on that base, and it needs to be, a massive. It needs to be a massive improvement. Like it can't be another step in the right direction sort of thing. It needs to just be, this is a great game. It just needs to be.
Yeah, just like go on from
5
go on
years.
from here. We're already on the right.
Years. Like,
Yeah,
so...
we're already on the right direction. Let's just keep going in that direction and not go somewhere else. It's like, and it's like and hopefully this time we get a good a good final boss that does not require an update to make it better.
Well, it still wasn't better. By the looks of it, it still looked bad. Like I haven't played it, but like the only improvement is that
the way they designed it,
it's
like,
not.
it definitely from how I played it myself, it's like it's definitely better, but it's like it's also just like really, really badly communicated because like throughout the final Horizon update, basically it builds up this thing which is the perfect parry, which is just literally just having a normal parry that's not incredibly busted, and it's like that's what they practice you for and stuff like that. Even though the way they practice you is quite off the rocks, the Fleming final trial thing definitely made it really difficult. But then in the actual final boss itself, you don't actually 100% need the perfect parry because on during the final boss, it's like there's like this cable that the giant moon, the end, like puts onto the Titan, and you've got to destroy it. And here's the thing. It is not communicated to you as how to destroy the damn cable. You think, oh, just like wail on it with this new supersonic cyber thing, just like wail on it and damage it, and then it'll eventually break off. Nope. What you've instead got to do is that you've got to dodge. You've got to press the dodge button. And after that, your target changes from Supreme to the Titan itself. From Supreme, that's not right. From Supreme to the cable in which you wail on that, in which it breaks.
No,
And then you go on from there.
well, to me, it just seems like it's an improvement in the sense that it's not Galaga gameplay; it's like the actual main
basically that.
gameplay. Like that's it.
I gotta go. I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So I meant to do it 20 minutes ago, but we talked about Avengers Doomsday and Sonic
Alright.
Prime. But
I'll
all right,
Yeah.
talk
see
to you
you later.
guys. Well, I'm gonna end the stream, but so we're gonna stream next week, same time. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll have a topic by then. All right,
Alright,
Yeah.
see you later. Bye bye.
see you.